Okay, we're back in another live. I can already see some people saying I said I wasn't going to stream. The reason is because I'm at an Instagram event, so I thought it would be a bit noisy in the background, but now I just thought, fuck it, it doesn't matter. That's why there's background noise. I'm at an event, so there will be background noise the whole time, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. How many looks have you guys seen, and what are your favorite looks so far? I see people already talking about Pharrell Williams, which I thought, I don't know, I expected more from Pharrell Williams, if I'm very honest with you. Like, if I show you guys on the screen right now, one sec. You just remove that. Some of the looks have been a bit, yeah, Colman Domingo was great, by the way. I'm just looking at the looks now, but Colman Domingo was great. He was really, really good. Yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, Pharrell Williams. Let's have a look. If we can zoom in and see exactly what's going on, because I think there's more than meets the eye. It looks like an interesting like weaving technique you can see from the jacket there. But Black Dandy though? It's a bit plain, it's a bit calm, it's a bit safe. It's a bit safe from Pharrell Williams, who normally shows out at the Met Galas anyway. Colman Domingo, of course, and Lewis Hamilton, they are chairs, so that's probably why they've arrived a lot earlier than a lot of other people, to be honest. Someone said the jacket's too short, he looks like a child. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. No, Colman, obviously, I still need to know like who made the looks and what's the info. It's going to come out with time, but first look, I just want to see some of the other looks as well and have a look, see which ones I like. I mean, Anna Wintour did the typical Anna Wintour thing. She just had to wear a floral, right? She just had to, she couldn't let us go. There just has to be some sort of flower embossed or embroidered into the dress. She just can't leave us alone. That uniform is never ending. So yeah, there's not much to note there. I think Emma Chamberlain looks great. I wonder what brand this is. It looks like Jean-Paul Gaultier, but I can imagine it isn't. But I know she wears Jean-Paul Gaultier quite a lot actually. So, but I don't think she looks bad. I'm not necessarily getting a concept of dandyism, especially not black dandyism or any sort of like black tailoring reference there. I like to see exactly what the reference is. It's a cool look, but I don't see the reference there. Also, I wanted to talk about Tiana Taylor because I think she looks amazing, by the way. I haven't seen people really talk about Tiana Taylor yet, but she looks great. Yeah, some people are saying Jean Paul Gaultier. Does anyone in the chat know exactly who she's wearing? Anything pinstripe is safe. Exactly that. It's too safe for like dandyism. We need a bit more character with what they're doing. Okay, she's wearing Courage. Okay, interesting. It looks like Jean Paul Gaultier, to be honest. Yeah, best look I've seen. I haven't seen too many looks, but probably Tiana Taylor, to be very honest with you. Yeah, Mark Jacobs isn't playing this year anyway. I know he's dressing quite a few people. And he started strong, of course, with Tiana Taylor. Like, she looks amazing. I'm waiting for everyone else to kind of top what she's wearing, but everything seems a bit safe. Like, it doesn't even seem like, because when you think black dandyism, like, looks like this are really nice, but it could be any theme. This could be like any Met Gala. It just looks like, typical, like, slightly experimental garments, but I like to see more, personally. There's someone saying they don't like Tiana Taylor's look. I mean, fashion is subjective, so there's nothing wrong with me liking something that you don't. Yeah, Rihanna did also wear something similar. It is a look that's quite ubiquitous anyway, so it's not like it's just not interesting, basically. Oh, Lala, what's she wearing? Let's have a look here. I'm not too sure about. It's almost feeling like yeah, people aren't really getting the memo. I get people just like, yeah, tailoring, but it's an interesting way to do it. You know what I mean? Can't wait to see Rocky. Yeah. Yeah, but so the exhibit theme normally influences what's on the red carpet anyway. So obviously, even though it's Superfine tailoring black style, there's a clear understanding that in that black style, in that corner, there's dandyism that has to be mixed in there. But it doesn't have to be, but it's good if you do that. But a lot of people are just going to do, oh, it's tailoring, so let's just wear like a plain thing, which is quite boring. Especially if you're being sponsored by a brand. I mean, geez. And you have custom looks on top of that. This is really nice though. Jamie Soros looks really great. I want to see what the shoulder detail is. Are those just like sequins on the shoulder? The tie also looks really nice. This is a really good look. I see people hating in the comments already, saying she should go home. It's like Mary Poppins, but I think you guys are it's a bit much. I like the look personally. I think this is great. I think there's some haters in the comment section. Jamie looks good. Love the color. Yeah, I love the color as well. I think it's great, personally. Like mix the gloves. I wonder who's wearing what jewelry she's wearing too. Thumbs up to the look. If you think about it, Mary Poppins does give a bit of a dandy. Yeah, true. True. Wait, the comment said it's not a gender reveal. Yeah, guys. It's not a gender reveal, darling. I do think that the Met Gala does tend to be like just the license to just, chat absolute shit. It's just how it goes. But personally, I like the look. I don't care what anyone says. Let me see if the Vogue, okay, the Vogue stream hasn't quite started yet. I just need to know who the black designers are. That's a good question, actually. Maybe the blue flooring doesn't help. It's a different shade, though. It's not the same. The shade is different. The shade is different. It's not the same. Where am I? I'm at the Mark Hotel. It's at like a Instagram content creators Met Gala event. So if you hear noise in the background, that's why, by the way.
You say this way. 1, 2.
Okay. Coco Jones. Coco Jones looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna need to see a full look, but she looks great. I think people, the longer it goes on, the more people are starting to get the memo, it seems. I had a dream about Alton Mason like a few days ago leading up to this. What was in your dream? What was in your dream? Imani says, I like her outfit, I don't like the hair. No, I like it. I'm going to need to see this full look personally, but the details look, let me just have a look 1 second. Well, that looks like it took a very long time to make. Even at the lapels, you can see how they've encrusted the jewelry into it, which is really cool. And the embroidery looks like it's hand embroidered. That's really cool. The jewelry is slightly loud, but I don't think it matters. I think the look still goes. The uproar about the few black designers sponsoring tables is that they may not be able to afford the price tag. Well, true. Good point. Okay, someone's telling me to refresh. Give me 1 second. Let me have a look. Okay, yes, we have the full look now. Oh. Okay, that's great. The trousers are a bit much. I think if the trousers mirrored the jacket that goes into the train, I think it would be a lot better. I think the trousers are a bit, they're clashing slightly. I think they're clashing slightly. Let me know what you guys think, though. Overall, though, I still do like the look. I do think that the trousers are clashing a bit. But the details are insane. Like, it looks like it took a lot of work to make it. People are saying they don't like the hair. I'm not too mad at it. I mean, it's mirroring the train, so I think it makes sense why she did that, because they're kind of going for a whole like conceptual thing. Yeah. Wait, let's see what Imani says. If she did a slick back bun with a hat, it would look better than a ponytail. Maybe. Let me add Coco Jones to my Instagram list of people I'm going to look at the looks deeper. It isn't neat. I'm with you. It definitely isn't neat. I hope at least a black hairdresser worked on it. A hat would have eaten. Yeah, like a top hat, you know, commission a milliner to kind of work on the look. That would be great. But I mean, it is what it is. It's done. Move on. Someone said a middle part. A middle part. Interesting. She braided her bust down. Last minute decision. I think the hair is just doing too much because the outfit is a lot. Yeah. I still like the look regardless, by the way. Obviously, you can nitpick and say, oh, how she could have changed her hair, but personally, I still like the look. Sydney Sweeney, neither here nor there. Massive Secret Child. Okay, someone is telling me the vote has started yet. Let me refresh it 1 second. Okay, it's live in 24 seconds. Yeah, Sydney looks pretty, but so regular. Yeah, that's honestly when I say neither here nor there, there's just not really much to talk about. So we're just gonna move on to the next look. Just kept it cute and safe. That was like a big thing. It was like a big question that a lot of people had. How exactly would white celebrities be able to translate the theme in a way that isn't like just stupid? Or like, how are they not going to be audacious and kind of end up doing cultural appropriation? That was like a conversation that a lot of people were having. So I can imagine that a lot of them are going to play it safe this Met Gala. So that's why. So I'm not blaming anyone, by the way. It's just that's what's going to happen. They don't want to risk backlash. She tried. That's crazy. That's a crazy backhanded compliment. So someone said the tan is crazy. That's insane. That is insane. Yeah, people are saying Vogue is starting. It's like in 10 seconds. Unless your live stream is ahead. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for Tyler too. Last Met Gala, she had a great look. The Balmain look. That was great. By wearing black designers. Yeah, but how many black designers are dressing people at this Met? That's the problem though. Okay, I'm on the Vogue stream now. And by the way, I'm not putting it on the screen. It's a watch along. For people that don't know. Otherwise I'll get demonetized. Just in case you guys need the link. Also, Dami, if you want to join the live stream, be my guest. You can hop on. As a white person, I would ask a black designer to aid me in styling. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely one way to do it. Also, someone mentioned Toli Coca, who is obviously a designer that I'm a big fan of. I've covered her work on the channel a lot. Her aesthetic, if I show you guys actually some of her last collections, it does fit into the theme quite perfectly. So I'm quite surprised that she's not more involved, but it's to do with like politics and like who they want and also who can afford it and all those kind of aspects. But like if you just look at her work, for people that aren't too familiar, check out my videos on her work. But this is kind of what her aesthetic is. So when you think of the theme, you think of some of the looks that people are going to have, it's very much in that realm. Yeah, that's what her work looks like. The black choir as usual, but yeah, I would have preferred if they did something a bit more conceptual or less obvious than the standard trope of the black choir. Every time something is black, it's let's go to the choir. Also, this is very true. Yes, Toli does do a lot of tailoring. That's like her bread and butter. Who wore I haven't seen anyone. Let me know if you know someone who has worn Tolu Coco, but I haven't seen anyone so far. Black American South Roots. Who? I mean, historically, and I know a lot of the history of like black dandies has like fallen through the cracks because a lot of people, I understand, didn't actually read the book by Monica L. Miller. But even in her book, it states very clearly that black dandyism, like as a concept, started in the 18th century in Britain. So if you're saying it's very, you know, black South in the US, what is that supposed to be a reference to? Okay, we've got Tiana Taylor opening up. I think the best thing about the Met this year was the editorial Vogue had. Yeah, Vogue had a great editorial, amazing editorial, to be honest. Okay, let's see what Pharrell Williams has to say about his look and stuff. You can see it up close. Who? Okay.
So she's gonna give like a speech.
Do we all have to go? Because I'm mid live stream.
I mean, if you want to stay up here, it's just like, you know Eva.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, I think you're fine though.
Yeah. If someone say Pharrell Williams is wearing the OG chompers. Yeah, Pharrell's blazer up close is amazing, by the way. It looks so much better up close than it did from a distance. Yeah, that fabric I need to see. Guys, I can't put it on the screen. Monetization. Trying to make money, guys. Yeah, it does look fully beaded, hand beaded too. Probably took quite a long time to make. Got the draft night suit on, that's crazy. This is definitely true. It is very in line with his sort of, you know, Chanel fits type of thing. I also think Lala, she's a good interviewer because that was a good interview with Pharrell. Of course, there's like familiarity there, but it seems like when she speaks to Pharrell, she manages to get stuff out of him. Normally, when Pharrell gets interviewed, you know what happens. He starts talking in philosophical fallacies, and he's like God, you know, God. I'm still so obsessed with Tiana Taylor's look. I think it's great. Not so, Imani, not from a fashion perspective, more from a familiarity, conversational perspective. I think she is good at interviewing, but not from a fashion perspective, of course. Yes, I am. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Vogue stream on the screen. If it gets shut down, I'll just come back. But give me 1 second. All of you up here in the headquarters of the Met Gala. We hope you have a wonderful time. We so appreciate all the amazing content each and every one of you produces. You're all here hands lifted to be here. Was customs okay? They didn't demand to see your handset. No, they didn't. It was fine. Okay, Cara, a bit safe. I like it, but a bit safe. I think there'll be other looks to talk about more.
I'll be quick. I just wanted to thank you all for coming. I think it's honestly the energy in this room is the highlight of the night for me personally. This whole thing is amazing, but it is really crazy because of the talent that goes around the festival.
Okay, let's see what Anna Wintour has to say. One second.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
And what I'm wearing is also a tribute to Virgil because he designed a collection for Vuitton when he was there. That was a cloud coat. So I asked Pharrell to sort of reinterpret it in his own way. So we're both wearing Virgil.
I love that. I love that. Now, what are you most inspired by when it comes to this year's historic exhibition celebrating Black men's fashion?
Well, I've been very, very inspired by seeing how much it means to the Black community, and I think it's full of creativity. It's putting a spotlight on amazing.
No, she
Black
doesn't look like a
talent.
Disney
I think
villain.
It's about self-respect, joy,
Why?
and confidence.
Why are you guys always so?
And at this moment in our political history, I think it's incredibly important
Very,
to
very.
stand next to the Black community, and I'm sure that it will be very well attended, and I'm so looking forward to hearing what our visitors have to say.
Yes, we're so excited to be here. All right, and this year's exhibition is the first in 22 years to focus exclusively on men's
Let
wear.
us be
So how do you think
haters.
men's fashion has
Safe
changed
space,
over the
safe
last
space for
few
the
decades?
mean
Well,
girls.
I think it's completely
Crazy.
changed. I think it's become so much more imaginative and creative and risk-taking and fearless and fun, and which is what the exhibition is all about. So I think Andrew and Monica's brilliance in seeing that and understanding that, but looking at it through the lens of Black menswear and Black style and incredible Black creative dandies like our friend Andre. I mean, the whole thing has just come together in a way that is magical.
Definitely magical, and we all know what you do every first Monday in May. But what does the first Tuesday in May look like
It's
for you?
usually just a blank. Thank you for asking. Foot massages. I remember that.
Foot massage. Yes, we got foot massages. I love that. Well, we're honored to be here, and thank you for bringing this to life. Thank you so much. All right, have a wonderful time tonight. All right.
You guys
All
are
right,
going
since Vogue revealed the
crazy.
theme of this year's Met Gala, the internet's been asking, what is a Black dandy? Well, we asked a few familiar faces, and here's what they had to say.
Let's see
What is Black
they say.
Gosh, it's a little hard to describe.
Dandy, I'm feeling quite dandy.
I think dandyism is about individuality,
Excellence, freedom,
wit.
elegance. It is tailoring. It's a frequency.
Dandyism to me is really about expression, Black expression.
Dandyism means confidence to me.
Somebody that celebrates living in a one-of-a-kind body and tailors everything to that body.
Dandyism, can't say.
The dictionary definition of dandyism is somebody who studies above all else to dress elegantly and fashionably. When the dandy is
Let me
Black,
see if there's
we
more
get to see
updates
the
on the
dandy
looks. One
as a
second.
figure that really encapsulates a kind of matrix of identity, race,
Yeah,
gender,
they could have
class,
asked Apadan.
sexuality, and
Facts.
sometimes nation.
That was the most for our answer. It's a frequency.
Okay, we are standing with one of the best dressed men.
By the way,
alive.
thank you,
And
Bruno, for the
co-chairing this year's
donation.
Met Gala, Colman Domingo. Looking good.
So right now, those are the two best looks at the Met Gala so far: Coleman and
Thank you.
Tiana
I knew
Taylor.
I had to represent tonight.
That I've
drew
personally seen.
inspiration from many things. From, I wanted to take this across the seas in many ways, and really got inspiration from sort of the Moors, like Othello the Moor, and people who, and kings and things like that. And also,
That's
color blue.
crazy, by the
Blue
way. I
was
think
also
Michael B. Jordan
the
in
color that
Sinners
when we were doing
looks
research
better
with
than
Monica,
most people
she was
on
telling
here.
me
That's
that,
insane.
a freed slave wanted to wear his finest blue superfine wool suit. And I thought the color blue is perfect for tonight. And also, I feel like it gives you choir, it gives you king, it gives you
They're going
all those
rogue for
moments. And it's a
rogue.
little nod to Andre Leon Talley as well. There's a great photo of him actually at the Met Gala with the beautiful blue cape, as he would always do.
Know what to do. You always know what to say.
I'm picking up everything you are putting down. I'm clocking all of it. You look fantastic. You really do.
Yes.
And so you're actually one of the covers of the Vogue Met Gala issue this year. What are you most proud of when you look at that picture?
That was a good cover.
I'm proud
That
of
was great.
8-year-old Colman, who was awkward and skinny
I actually think,
and a nerd.
like, not to be like
And
crass or
but he
like
had
crude,
dreams.
but
He believed he could be
I don't
something else.
like
And
Vogue.
it looks
Like
like a
most,
manifestation
especially
of that. My
American
dreams
Vogue
of me,
covers
dreams of
are
my
really
family and
uninspiring, but
ancestors. I know I'm standing
everything
in a
they've
moment
done
that's
around
for
the Met
not only
issue
myself,
was
but many
great.
men
From the
and many
cover,
women
the
as well,
shoot,
who
even the interviews were good.
toiled,
Normally the interviews are really
made sure I
drab.
had, what I
So
had
I think
as
the whole
working class
rollout
people.
has been
I
great
represent
from
West
Vogue.
Philly. I represent queer culture. I represent, many people. So I'm very, very proud to stand in this space.
You are representing well. We cannot wait to see you in
Money
there.
says I
You
think it
look
was trash.
fantastic.
Damn.
You are doing us all proud.
That's
You look
crazy.
good with a T on that, a couple T's, a couple of T's. Yes, we will see you in there.
Yeah, they
Be
do, but
proud.
it's
Thank you,
just not
Colman.
inspiring. It's like when I first got into fashion, I was like inspired by what people like Diana Vreeland was doing in Harper's Bazaar and working with graphic designers like Alexei Brodovich. So when you compare stuff like that to modern American Vogue, it's just dead. Like even Diana Vreeland at Vogue, and you think of like Richard Avedon and stuff, it's just no comparison. It's always funny to hear them
Hanging out
screaming.
incomparable Sydney Sweeney. She's here with me right now. Your look is absolutely amazing. So
Yeah,
tell
I
me,
think
when you
Sydney
hear a
looks
theme
great.
like
It's
this,
just safe.
what goes into
That's all.
bringing a look like this to life?
Well, this is my third time going with Miu Miu, and I always feel that they just bring such beautiful stories to every dress. So this is actually paying homage
Who's
to
that in the background, by the way?
Back. And I'm doing a movie with Colman Domingo.
I did hear about this. That's
so we wanted to really just
Okay, Lala
bring
is
that to life,
wearing
and I think just,
off-white,
like, such a beautiful story.
I saw Coleman at the bottom.
which makes sense. There's going to be a lot of tribute to Virgil Abloh, whether that's via Louis Vuitton or Off-White.
Go in and start partying.
Thank
you so much for stopping
Thank you.
by.
You look amazing.
Thank you. You too, like always. Thank you.
Are the current people paid actors? I like this look, by the way. It is very dandy. Heidi, it's a no from me. It's a complete and utter no. Coco's look works way better in motion. This? Who was the Steve? Zoe looks cool. Let's do the full look though. Okay, the looks are getting significantly better. I think it was just a rough start. That's all it was. The last like 4 songs have been great.
We're here with Coco Jones, who is looking bomb. Girl. The suit.
Thank you so much. Giving diamonds and eggnog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a celebration like that.
Thank
you. It was
compared to the pictures, I think most of these looks will look better up close because you get to see the details. But Coco's look looks a lot better close up.
Happy to be in it. You gonna eat up your first Met like that? I'm gonna try to take a bite. You know, I got some high caliber looks. Period. Trying to be in the mix.
Right.
Listen, time to make a statement. So I'm really excited. I hope I did a good job.
You did a great job.
Thank
What are
you.
you most excited about tonight?
Yeah, there
I'm
are
really
West
excited to
African
just see all the
inspirations in the look. I can see it clearly.
Fashion meets intention, and I love the messaging tonight. I love Black culture and being able to represent
That
us
bust
in such a
down is
Black
not to be
excellence way.
forgiven.
So I'm excited for. I feel like this is going to be historic, for our culture.
Yeah. mean, you really did what you were supposed to do.
Thank you. You know, I just dropped my album, so I gotta step hard.
About the album, any
Yes, I just dropped my album last Friday. It's my first ever album. Why Not More is the title. I'm going on tour. I go to my first show tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yes, on tour. I mean, this is a Met, babe. I had to be here. Happy to be here. But yeah.
I'm gonna start a Black Excellence counter. You might run out of space in this chat.
Yes, I'm really excited. So I'm like, hopefully this can be like, you know, the party before the party, the tour party. But yeah, I'm really excited to be here. Y'all look great too.
Really like Coco's. It reminds me of Rihanna's White Beaded moment.
It's a
good way to start your tour.
One
fantastic
second.
way to start the tour. Go see Coco on tour.
Yes,
Get that album.
Oh yes, get the album.
Let me remind
Please do.
myself.
Thank you, ladies.
I need you to go and get on the carpet.
All right, I'm gonna go eat it up. I'm gonna go eat it up.
Lisa Presto.
Yeah, I can see it. People have used that image to say that Rihanna is essentially the new Pope. I've seen a lot of people saying that. A lot of people are saying they're waiting for Ayo, Debris, and Doechii. The thing is, I feel like Doechii is kind of like on the cusp of being a fashion icon. I do think Ayo is like cool, but in a weird way, even though I love Ayo, I think a lot of it is very like, it doesn't seem like that's truly her. It just seems like a stylist has like thrown it on a bit. Whereas I think Doechii wears the clothes a bit more. I think sometimes with Ayo, the clothes were her. Yeah, I'd like to hope she doesn't wear Tom Brown this time. Where is Luke? We need a bit more hating right now. We need Luke to bring in the balance. He always brings in the balance in the streams. It will take time, but she's getting there though. It takes time, but I think she's getting there. Doechii feels like she could be to fashion what Grace Jones gave back in the day. I can see that. Also, Micah, jump in, by the way. If you want to chat about some Met Gala looks. Also, Dami, you can hop in as well. Capes bore me, you're just taking space. It's not a better look just because it's big. That's kind of a hot take. I think sometimes it works if there's like more to the look, or if on the actual cape itself there is a lot of detail to it. I'm in New York. Zendaya finna have 3 looks. Yeah, looking at what she's wearing now, that can't be her only look. Yeah. What do you guys think about Mona Patel? Why is everyone allergic to color? I am kind of thinking that. You would kind of think now would be the time to experiment with color, but clearly not.
Oh my God, Walton Goggins looks swag.
I'm always hurt and disappointed by Anna Wintour making people I like wear Tom Brown because it's the first, or they are not that relevant. I also think Tom Brown is like, it's very hard to look bad wearing Tom Brown. So it's like, a way, it's kind of safe, but then you look really good playing it safe. If someone just says Zendaya looks handsome, you guys are out of order. Absolutely out of order. The cut, even though, because I know some people look at it and say it's basic or whatever, but I think the cut is very dandy. The hat adds, and I think also being a dandy is not just about what you wear, it's the attitude. And if you look at the way she wears the clothes, even the way she's walking, her mannerisms, I think she kind of embodies it personally. Yeah, like someone's saying in the chat, she looks like a smooth criminal. I think she's really embodying it as like a theme. I do not want to hear one thing about recession indicators. But yeah, Zendaya looks handsome. She looks handsome. And she pull off like those androgynous looks. They always suit her. That's kind of like her bag. I mean, Zendaya can do everything, to be fair, but like when she does do that, she looks great. Face the truth. All right, Understitch doesn't love the hat. Fair enough. Let's see. Question: doesn't Anna Wintour pre-approve the looks of everyone on the red carpet? Do you think that limits personal style expression? No, I don't think so. I don't think, even though she pre-approves it, I don't think she's looking at people's looks and telling them to change completely, especially not with the theme. Definitely not with this theme. So I think it's more a case of, so long as nothing is completely ridiculous, that's kind of where she would step in. I think it's very rare that she would change someone's look, to be honest. She might just give pointers.
Cool as a cute girl.
You look like you're keeping it cool.
We both can't be high strung. We gotta balance each other out, you know?
Okay, so another question. Is this considered?
Yeah, Simone Biles looks cute. It is. Simone looks more camp than she looks.
I would definitely say that.
And it's also, I'm not seeing the tailoring there, really. It looks more campy. It's still a nice look, but it looks more campy.
It's just a great experience.
And tomorrow is our anniversary.
Yes.
Y'all gonna have to shift the date up. Listen.
Yeah.
That was on the Met Gala.
Yeah.
On the Met Gala.
How's gonna top this?
We're not talking about that today. We're not talking about that. Okay, someone even said it in the chat. Yeah, people are leaning into camp a lot.
I don't want to tell you what to do.
After this,
It's iconic. It's iconic. It's iconic.
I don't think so, you know. I think there's a fine line.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
I honestly think there's a fine line. I don't think dandyism is that camp.
About tonight?
Oh my gosh, I think just being with my husband.
There is maybe like a slight campness,
distance, so we don't get to do events
but
like this
I think there's a
lot of the
thin
time,
line.
So it's been a fantastic week. Anniversaries tomorrow, so good start to the week.
Anniversaries today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understood, sir. I don't know if it's camp so much as costume. Damn, that's harsh.
Absolutely amazing. This couple
That's
is
harsh.
Get into the colors though, on a carpet. You guys are gonna look fantastic on that carpet tonight. Carpet is blue, so have a good time.
I think the camp thing is more to do with the Met Gala itself, because they think they have to show up looking crazy, which is dumb.
Congratulations on
I guess so. This is such a strange theme for non-black celebrities to plan for. Yeah, I kind of alluded to that earlier. I think most white celebrities, and you guys have already seen, because the more interesting looks have all been from black people on the red carpet. I think they're going to play it safe. I already said that, because they're kind of scared of cultural appropriation. And it's kind of, that's what I've seen so far. Another suit dress, I know. Next. I'm just seeing if there's more looks that I've missed out. I want to reference Zoe Saldana, actually. I think there's something interesting to say there. I mean, Jenny looks nice. It's just predictable. That's all. I know you guys love Jenny, so people are going to like say it's like the best thing, but it's predictable. Jenny will always be held captive by Chanel. Facts. Facts. A yellow lampshade is insane, by the way. Yellow lampshade is wild. Who is this and why did they choose Marc Jacobs? Damn. Someone could have Andre 3000 as an inspiration. In the lead up, a lot of people did reference, like when, in terms of figures, like figureheads that people talked about referencing. There was Andre 3000, there was obviously Dapper Dan, there was Oswald Boateng, of course, Virgil Abloh. I did see a few people say Chris Eubank, who I think would be like an interesting reference. Andre Leon Talley, obviously, very obvious reference there. I like the other Marc Jacobs look a lot, the red one with the feather that the host was wearing. Are you talking about Tiana Taylor? Does Zoot Suit count? Well, I mean, ultimately, it's not necessarily dandyism. It's just super fine tailoring black style. We're just talking about dandyism because it's kind of, it mixes in, but a Zoot Suit would be on theme. And I can imagine, I mean, I've already seen like 2 Zoot Suits. It is kind of an obvious reference. I would prefer if people did more research and actually had references that made you think rather than, oh, it's a Zoot Suit. I think it's just a bit too obvious. Honestly, I can't see who it is. I haven't got on glasses, and the screen from my phone is tiny. Fair enough.
That's a good. All right, so this is the moment of all moments. One, I get to be here with my friend Evan, of course, but Miss Diana Ross is here. Did you know you were just gonna come and like shut the whole carpet down? Like, was that the plan? Because that's what just happened.
No, there was not a plan. Everything was really.
People said dressed like a receipt. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Dressed like a receipt is outrageous.
The receipt is crazy. So tell me the inspiration behind your look, because
Okay,
it
let's
was
see what the
iconic. My
inspiration
favorite look
is.
of the night.
A forever family gown. If you ever had pictures of the inside of the train, it has the names of all my children and my 8 grandchildren. So everybody's name is embroidered in that. And the hat, you know, like I had to be careful with the hat because my head was
All right, now go change again. Now I'm gonna change. Tell me what it means to be here with your mom.
This is why I love the girls.
Very excited.
I don't think she is, to be honest.
The best thing.
She is the Met.
I did see her on the carpet, but I don't
You
think she's
are the moment.
interviewing.
Thank you for coming to say hi to me. I love you so much. Yes, of course. Love Tracy.
Persuaded me to come because it is a very special moment.
This is so much.
Really special. Thank you.
We love you. Have the best time inside. Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Lala.
Bye. See you.
She's Diana Ross. She's always on theme. Hey, what can I say? 2025 Met Gala organizer reportedly on high alert. Over fears Kanye West may crash the event. I mean, how could he possibly get past security anyway? Rocky's on his live on Instagram. I mean, that's what you would expect, no? Damn, they're queuing up in single file like we're back in school.
All right, here with Jenny from Blackpink. You know, I was looking at you. I was like, no, this look is definitely one of my faves so far. Like, yeah, no. I was looking at you coming up the steps. I was like, okay, you're crushing it right now. Tell me the inspiration behind this look.
Well, I'm wearing a Christian
Yes, Jenny, we know you're wearing Chanel.
and then a very beautiful sculpture
Of course you
over
are.
skirt. And everything was inspired by the 20s and the 30s of the Coco Chanel hallway.
But YouTube just redirected me to the Vogue stream. It's 700k people screaming Jenny and Rose over and over. That stream is a nightmare.
Well, I do my best to do my research, and actually it was wonderful working with the Chanel team because coming from Coco Chanel's legacy and history, everything.
I love Jenny. Yeah, we all love Jenny, but
what we wanted to represent. So
we're focusing on everyone's
everyone's
looks, not
so
just
excited
Jenny's
that
looks.
Blackpink is going on tour soon. So everyone wants to know, what can we expect?
Ooh,
it's gonna be good.
Janelle Monáe, I haven't seen her,
it's
to be honest.
Blackpink in your area, back again, and I can't be the one spoiling everything, but it's gonna be good. And I
Okay,
hope
Savannah.
we all can't wait to meet our fans.
It's gonna be incredible.
Savannah's looking.
Absolutely
Thank you.
gorgeous.
You look amazing.
Thank you. All right.
No, Savannah's looking amazing. Damn. Yeah, but Savannah's face card doesn't decline. I don't think I've ever seen her face card decline in my entire life. And I've been watching the NBA since like LeBron started. Yeah, Janelle Monáe would, but we just have to see. No, Savannah looks amazing. I wish they wouldn't show the line. It's kind of like seeing how the sausage is made. It does kind of spoil it, doesn't it? No, these guys need to get out the way. I need to see Savannah's look properly.
All right, I'm here hanging out with the birthday girl. Yay! I was so happy when I saw you coming up. I was like,
Yeah, they
my
need to
girl.
get
All
out the way. I can't lie.
30. What are we trying to do in our 30s?
30, I think, just like take on that lesson of day by day. And
No, Erykah
fix
Badu
it.
is built
You
for
don't have to
this.
fix
Like,
tomorrow.
completely
and also
built
just,
for
like,
this.
say what you think when you think it. Don't hold on to things.
I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
say what you think when you think it. I like that. That's good. That's a good.
Wait, what do you guys expect from Lala? You want her to be critiquing looks in their face?
Yeah, so tonight I'm wearing
That's not what
Miu
she's
Miu,
there
and,
to do.
I
She just
worked
has to
with
tell everyone
my
that
friend who's also an
their dress is
amazing
amazing.
stylist and editor,
That's just
Gabriella
what she's
Kaluza
there to
Johnson,
do.
and we-
I'm not
Yeah, she's
personally
the
mad
best,
at
and we
it, to
thought
be
of
honest.
she thought of so many ways that we could interpret this look, and we really went with this one because it's a celebration of Zelda Wynn Valdez, who was a fashion designer in the late 40s, and she was trained by her uncle in his men's tailoring shop, then went on to open her own dressmaking store in Washington Heights.
Wow.
And
Washington Heights.
Yeah, and
Shout out to Washington Heights.
Yeah, but she took her training from her, her tailoring background, and she brought that to the female form, which at the time was, different and new and kind of
Yeah, it
risky,
is very
and,
old Hollywood glam.
Went on to design some really
Like,
iconic pieces.
I think
and
Gigi didn't get
to
the
celebrate
memo.
her night is so
Her
exciting
theme
in this
is
space that
Hollywood
maybe a
glam
lot
in
of
like
people
the
would only,
40s.
leave for men or suiting.
I think she's on a
And,
different theme.
I think that she really took on the essence of Black dandyism.
She
which is
studied the
to
fuck out of the
mix
story.
these strong,
That is good to see though, because sometimes you have people that forget the designers that they're wearing.
like
So
pillars and mix them
that's
together
great.
and in a way that you feel like you're really expressing yourself individually. And so I hope that this is a dress maybe she would have design for me. It has tailoring and glamour, and
It's gorgeous. It's
yeah,
so
thank
I
you so
think there's
much.
too
You did a
much
beautiful
dialogue
job.
for a
Shout out
look
to
that
Miu Miu.
isn't
Thank you
really,
so much. I hope you have the best
you
time
know,
inside.
turning heads
A
like
little
that.
after birthday celebration.
soon.
Of course,
Way
see
too
you
much
inside.
dialogue.
All right. All right.
That's crazy. You literally have Mason's outfit in the back of my closet. Damn. You guys are actually on one today. There's someone is saying we missed a lot of looks. Yeah, I will go back and look at some of the others, like image-wise. Let's just have a look at Zendaya's look quickly. Have another look. My Andy hat, I don't like packing that because it gets damaged. Like the brim can get bent and then it just gets damaged. No, you're not depressed. A lot of people are playing it safe so far. I mean, he was always going to come swinging. He always comes swinging. I knew his look would be decent. Prada bag. No, I like the hat. You guys are. I don't agree. I like the hat. Okay, Dwayne Wade. Do you know my issue with Dwayne Wade's looks? Dwayne Wade is not very versatile with style. This looks very similar to what he wore last year. He tends to just have the same like aesthetic. It kind of looks, I would like for Dwayne Wade to come out of his comfort zone a bit more. He just tends to have it's the same thing every year. It looks like the NBA is insane, by the way. That's insane. All I'm wondering is where is the color? Where is the color? You guys are in a wedding fit is rude. That is rude. The guy behind Tyson is wearing. We'll have to wait. But honestly, like, where is the color? Why is everyone just wearing black or white or black and white? Now is the time to be, you know, fun. Also, I'd like to see if anyone's wearing Oswald Boateng, because that's where you would see the color. I mean, that's what Oswald is known for, bringing color to Savile Row. And obviously, like, aesthetically, the skinny lapels, the skinny silhouette, African prints. I wonder if there are any of those elements in some of the looks. Bad Bunny's hat looks like a modern take on Puerto Rican Pava straw hat. Okay, we've got Rocky. Rocky's arrived.
I gotta tip my hat off.
I can't see his. 1 second.
Like,
Let me
this
move
is a
my
real Harlem
screen to
moment,
the other
y'all. From
side.
Harlem to co-chair ASAP Rocky. How you feel about tonight?
Man, I feel amazing. I mean, it's a dream come true.
Recession indicator.
That's crazy. This is beautiful. Tonight is so special, especially celebrating Black excellence, dandyism.
I expected more from Rocky. I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
wanted to give it a little bit of like Harlem Nights, but all of this is.
I like what he did with the hair, though.
So this is all you know, head to toe.
Period. Okay. Little
Okay, the
details.
boxes. You gotta get the boxes. Pizza pops.
Okay, so everything he's wearing is org, so
Details in that umbrella too.
that means inherently there's not going to be a lot of experimentation there because org is quite commercial.
Okay.
So I think it's way too safe from Rocky
Can we
here.
get the shoes one more time? ASAP. Can we get the shoes one more time? Then get the shoes. I am.
Let's just wait for Rihanna. I'm waiting for Rihanna patiently.
Let's get the details in his umbrella though.
Yeah, what's
No, that's light. We gonna leave that over. You know what I'm saying? But we right here.
Okay, but your grandmother has a crush on Colman Domingo, and I don't know what that's about.
I feel some type of way about that. He stole my whole grandmother.
Yeah, he's got Granny's heart.
Like she's in love with her.
Really?
All men wearing high waistcoats.
I don't care if he's married. I'm gonna take him from his husband.
Some. Yeah, he did wear Oswald Boateng to his red cover. He did. But I want to see Oswald Boateng on the red carpet.
You will get all the extra brownie points. They got to be selfie style too. No professional putting in his face.
What, Kenneth? Do you mean Kenneth Ize? Like the Nigerian
Then you might
designer?
be able to snatch her back.
Nah, she really going after that. She really going after that.
She'll go after that.
After grandma gets Colman.
Yeah, can someone in the chat keep a cane counter? We need to see how many men have like some sort of cane or umbrella.
Know that love, y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm a big fan of ASAP, but he needs to come harder.
All right, I'm here with my favorite, Benito, aka Bad Bunny. I was telling you we went viral last year.
Okay, someone's saying we're at 6 canes.
Not this time.
It's quite early for us to already be at 6 canes, to be honest.
All right, Benito, talk to me about your look today.
Well, I'm wearing.
Okay, let's see what Bad Bunny is wearing. Okay, obviously
worked
Prada.
on this.
It's quite obvious from the bag.
For a couple months, my friend Anthony, con el equipo de Prada, algunas piezas son inspiradas en la cultura de Puerto Rico, como el sombrero y la corbata, porque en el mismo, it's the same fabric. So
His gloves are amazing. I'm with you.
we did something special. I feel good. I hope people think.
Where the fuck are you at that outfit? Guys in the chat, can you answer this question quickly?
Puerto Rico. I love that you just infused Puerto Rico into all this. So Benito, talk to me about this summer, because every group chat I'm in is just talking about coming to Puerto Rico this summer for the concert. Like, tell me, what can we expect? I'm coming in August.
Are you coming?
Yeah. It's about to go down. Tell me what we can expect.
Well, it's gonna be like a huge party. It's gonna be, va a haber mucha sentimiento. Like there's gonna be a lot of feeling, a lot of energy. You know, like we're gonna put some people to a perrear, a bailar, pero también va a haber mucho sentimiento. It's gonna be very special.
Someone is saying, why is she not talking about the clothes? That's not her role. Most of these interviews are very frivolous in terms of actually talking about the clothing. It is very much going to be, you know, because you have to think of who is the audience for the Met Gala, right? The kind of people that watch these streams, we analyze runway shows, we look at fashion history. It's a different audience to the kind of person that watches the Met Gala. The typical audience for the Met Gala is someone that cares about celebrity fashion, and they want to look at what their favorite celebrities are wearing. So
Nice to see you.
I don't have an issue with it. I think they have to interview in a way that's more engaging for more people.
My mom is turning 55.
Oh my God. Feliz cumpleaños. Thank you, Benito.
Guys, maybe in 10 years, to be the host, you actually have to be famous, which I definitely am not. Okay, let me have a closer look at. Let's see. What the hell? Did they just spell Lupita's name wrong on the Met Gala Instagram? Someone doesn't know how to spell on the Met Gala Instagram. Okay, let's see. Yeah, neither here nor there.
I'm obsessed with the umbrella. It's like
It's cool. Alton Mason looks cool, but it looks like a typical Rick Owens thing that, you know, people wear. I like the eye patch though. That's very dandy. The hat. I like the details. The details are really nice.
Okay, there is a whole lot
A
of
photographer
fangirls going on
screaming,
right
let's
now.
see
A
the
whole lot of it
girls.
right now. Like, I mean, okay, we're here with Tiana's ultimate number one, and I love you myself too. I'm stumbling over my words. Anne Hathaway. Would you give us a twirl?
Yes, come on, twirl.
You've shown them
The buttons, yes, the buttons. The buttons. Oh, the buttons. Oh, the buttons. You've done the Met
I'm sure it was autograph as the intern typing at light speed. Maybe. Benefit of the doubt.
The gravity is on. Everyone, don't worry. I fell.
Good. That's the gravity, child.
Fantastic.
You'll fall in style. Oh my God.
Because I wasn't, like, you have to be asked to be there.
Met Gala usually?
I'm probably going to do the school drop.
Okay.
I mean, honestly.
I'm kind of curious because it doesn't mean that I will have slept, but I'm kind of like curious about what that's going to be.
Yeah, but guys, remember what I said about white celebrities playing it safe?
Good. You're going
Just expect it, the whole Met Gala. They're just going to play it safe, and I've already explained to you why that's going to
I
happen.
love how clean it is. Fantastic. Who are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing Carolina Herrera. She was the queen of the white shirt, and I was so hoping when Wes Craven asked me that he would put me in one, and they got me my shirt.
You got your white shirt.
So what was your inspiration behind it?
Inspiration.
Let's see what the inspo is.
Honestly, it was Andre Leon Talley. And what we wanted, like, we love everybody here.
Andre Leon Talley?
And we wanted Andre Leon Talley to look down from heaven and scream, glamour!
Glamour!
And then we just thought this was...
I hear him. He's doing it. Andre, I hear he's happy. I feel like he's happy.
Well, he loves you. He loves you.
Thank you.
I'm not going to lie to you, love Anne Hathaway, but is Andre Leon Talley going to scream glamour? Looking at that look, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not too sure about all of that. He might scream glamour because obviously Anne is an icon, so maybe for that reason, but based off the look, I'm not too sure about all of that. I'm not sure about all of that. Inspired by Andre Leon Talley. Where?
Most confident fall, but you're not going to fall tonight. You're not going to fall tonight. Thank you for stopping by.
Where? I do not see that. This reminds me of guys, you know when I review runway shows and designers put a whole bunch of gibberish in the press releases, and when you look at the clothing, it doesn't tally. Like the press releases read like they wrote the press release an hour before they did the runway show. That's kind of how she came across, saying that was inspired by Andre Leon Talley, and he would look down and say glamour. He said she sounded like some Balenciaga show notes. She did though. Some of those Gucci, do you guys remember the Sabato De Sano era Gucci show notes? Crazy work. Okay, so personally, Tiana Taylor is a yes from me. That's like one of the standouts. I think Jamie looked good. Diana Ross, depending on who you ask. I think Savannah James looked amazing too. I think those four for now. But Tiana Taylor mainly. Like Tiana Taylor is like the only look I've personally seen so far. Obviously subjective. That is like, okay, that's a really nice look.
Okay, we are here with Lewis Hamilton, who was just at the Grand Prix in Miami recently, but now you're here and you look fly as ever.
Made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys look amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, someone is saying for me, Diana Ross, Tayana,
Now you're the
Lupita, and
co-chair.
Savannah.
Like, what emotions was flying through
Interesting.
your body when Anna called you and asked you to be be a part of such a huge moment?
Honestly, I think it's really an extension of the 2021 where I bought a table here and brought black designers. We created an amazing evening, and then after that, speaking with Anna,
Yeah, Lewis is keeping it safe, but I don't really expect like
the Met could go
him
be
to take
and
it
what
that
one day
far.
be. And we're in London, and she told me the theme, and I was so
Okay,
excited. And then she asked
guys,
me
put
to
your
be
favorite looks in the
in that
chat so
moment for
far.
sure. I
Someone is saying
couldn't believe
Lupita, Zendaya,
Ah,
Lewis, and Tayana.
followed, and
say
then
no? Of course, it's a yes.
and I'm incredibly honored. And
Okay,
she's
most
been
people in the
amazing to
chat are
work with.
saying Tayana Taylor
I work
mainly.
really, really closely with her on this, and even though like I'm in season and I'm been away working on, but to be able to be involved, she's included me on absolutely everything, and I'm just honored to be amongst the other.
It's weird. A lot of the looks in the actual Vogue issue look way better.
On us,
Damn.
but you're also into fashion.
And
on
no
the Formula One
comments.
track, right? That's the
Well,
thing you're
always.
known for, right? You always went up in fashion.
Yeah, Zendaya did
Fashion
look. She
becomes
looked
a big
great.
part of your life.
Because it's
Well, when I
also
was
about
younger, I
like
really
the
felt
way
like
she
I
carries it.
performed,
Also
particularly in
makes it like a million times better.
my father
Like
and
she
I
has the
left
attitude,
early,
the
so
aura of a
there was this
dandy.
real pressure to like conform. And as I got older, I realized that I found my sense of
Tiana got the do-rag
self.
on. Why not?
Got confidence from
You've
learning
got to
fashion and how you can
mix,
express
you
yourself
know,
from what
black
you're wearing.
culture and style all in one.
For that, I went on this journey, and fashion's really helped me become the person I am today.
You're doing great. I'm just in awe.
Oh yeah,
Right
Colman
now. I'm
Domingo
taking it all
too.
in, yeah.
Facts.
This is Grace Wells Bonner.
Facts.
And
Grace.
we've
Okay,
gone
Lewis,
into
Grace
great
Wells
detail.
Bonner.
We've got obviously Ivory represents the shells represent currency. Ivory represents purity. Grace is very, very much in spirituality, and we really wanted to pay homage to a culture by, particularly from our culture of Africa, by the power of adornment. The suit is so fly. I love it.
It is. I'm like, you better go ahead and say that. Yeah,
We've got
because
the
it
brooch is the flower that blossoms, that blooms. Sorry, but it's really inspired by Harlem Renaissance and particularly Cap Calloway, and a white and white portraits by Barclay Hendricks. And I'm so excited to see how.
Okay, people in the chat are saying Brian.
Thank you for coming through and stopping by.
One sec.
You got a busy day.
Of course.
Yeah,
No, one of the first.
to the steps, like
co-chair. Come on.
Get yourself up in there.
Go do your job.
Thank you. It's good to see you. Have a great night.
Yeah, lots of Ivory. They are very much mirroring that whole purity vibe thing, but it is what it is. Why is she not with her husband? Yeah, that's what we're still waiting for, the variety in color. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, Imani. Okay, Kerry's definitely up there now. Push Kerry up the rankings. Where do you guys have Kerry in the rankings? Okay. 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 Okay, someone is saying Zendaya was referencing Bianca Jagger in a white YSL suit. That's cool. Of course, Spike Lee is wearing a New York Knicks hat. Of course he is. That's crazy. That is insane. Yeah, why is Spike Lee wearing his Knicks hat? Like, he needs to let it go. We understand you're the #1 Knicks fan, but come on, bro. We get it. You sit courtside at every Knicks game, but show us some variety. Now is the time. Knicks tonight. Imagine he goes straight to the Knicks game. Okay. You know what, guys having a full-on argument about Megan's look. I think it's okay. I'm trying to understand the reference. I'd like to hear more about the reference though. Because it looks like a look that you could put for any theme. So unless like the reference is where the theme comes in, I just don't find it interesting. But Megan always looks good though, but I just don't find it interesting. Okay, people are saying a Josephine Baker reference on the hair.
She is here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
we've got
Doechii on the red carpet.
What
One sec.
inspired this look tonight and how long it was in the works? It looked good. It looked good. It looked good.
It's been in the works for a couple of months. I work closely with Pharrell.
LV, Pharrell Williams.
We
Okay,
were
that's cool.
heavily inspired by Monica Miller's book and her exhibit. We studied a little bit on this character, Julius Soubise, which really stood out to me, and I felt very inspired by him tonight.
Well, you look good. Can you get a 360? Because I want to see the Chanel jacket.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on, y'all. Y'all see it?
And I see the little Louis V on the cheek. I'm seeing the Louis V on the cheek. It's giving, yeah.
Look, hold on. This is your first Met. You already came. How is it
Thank you.
being your first Met?
I'm a little nervous, but it feels really good. This is one of the biggest nights in fashion, and for it to be so Black, I'm present. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. You're the third woman in the history of the Grammys to win Best Rap Album.
Yeah.
You just have to take a moment for that. That is incredible. That's so incredible. How is fashion?
No, Doechii looks amazing. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. I was like,
I think it's contributed a lot.
it's cool though.
Year,
One, I like the color because we haven't seen a lot of
heavily
color.
inspired by like 90s
And
rap,
that kind of gives you the dandyism, Superfine tailoring black style there.
dandy,
Because I mean, black people are very expressive with style. We're not boring and plain and drab. So that's why I'm looking for color. Yeah, she definitely understood the theme for sure.
Yeah, I'm a good girl.
Cool mom. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool
mom. Thank you for that.
Thank you, ladies. You look amazing.
So do you. Enjoy that blue carpet, or let that blue carpet enjoy you.
Bye.
Does he actually look good? I'll have a look, but does he look good? Or is he just beaming himself, as always? Sabrina looks good. It could be a look for a different theme, but she still looks good though. I like the color. I like the contrast between the train and like the high jacket. That's nice. A lot of people don't like it, it seems, in the chat. It looks exactly how I was expecting her to look. Fair enough. Yeah, any look that's like a jacket top, tuxedo top, next. First of all, we've already seen 4 looks already with the exact same idea. So at this point, it's just like, it's not interesting.
Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah, like someone said, didn't we just see this look? Exactly. Okay, Emma Chamberlain.
Look amazing.
Different look. This is her second look.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I wonder if she's still wearing
This is
Courage.
my second look. So
Okay,
I
yeah,
just
they've
changed
said
out
it's
of
the
my first
second
look
look.
because I'm about to go around the corner and do interviews too.
Okay.
We're all doing interviews. I love it. I love it. We're working tonight.
We're working tonight.
Yes.
What's the inspiration behind this look?
Yes. Well, I'm wearing Courage and eBay.
Oh, she's still wearing
so
Courage.
The Courage
All right.
piece, I went to the show like a year ago, fell in love with the latest collection. I was like, I need to wear something like it. The dream's coming true. And then with eBay, you know, I've been shopping vintage for years, and to me, it's always been kind of a dream to like weird like vintage shop for my Met look, and that's never really worked out. And this year it did, and so that's the inspo.
I love it.
Love that. So listen, year after year, right? You're making some beautiful things for Met Gala. What are you most excited for about this year?
There's so many things to be excited about. I really think that the looks are going to be so dynamic and so, you know, just
That
bright
is
and exciting.
crazy. Emma looks like Doja on a regular day.
About
That's
that. I
insane.
bet you both relate to that. It's like a theme like this, there's just going to be so much extravagance and beauty. So there's just going to be endless stuff to talk about. And yeah.
Okay, so this is my first Met Gala. It's my
Congratulations.
To be honest, Emma Chamberlain is just, she's securing her bag right now. She's already,
I've been here a few times. This is
like,
her
how
first-
many minutes
Okay.
in? We've heard
I mean,
2 eBay adverts.
You got it.
Gotta give her some advice.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly think.
Tell her that.
I-
I've been telling her that.
Yes.
No, I really think my greatest piece of advice is like enjoy every second of it. Have fun. Like, don't waste the evening being stressed and scared. And listen, I already like wasted half my evening being stressed and scared.
Yeah,
but now I'm here
she's
and I'm
not
loose,
cooking.
and I'm like,
She's
you know
not.
what? I'm just gonna enjoy it, and I just tell you to enjoy it.
Okay, I love that.
Enjoy every moment.
That's great.
Emma
Yeah.
Chamberlain showed up from the office and
and
hit
you
the
should.
carpet
Okay,
because
yeah.
nobody else did Black
You
Dandy
must.
right either.
Margarita. Pass
They
me
all
the
must have
margarita.
looked
No,
up
but
to the
also
Met
two.
definition.
Two is fine too.
Oh, not AP again.
Not on the clock. Not
Off the clock.
One on the
Not
clock, one
AP.
off the clock.
AP is the guy that was wrong about the history of Black Dandyism in the last stream.
We'll be in contact with
He's
you.
back.
See you around the corner.
Absolutely.
All right, girl.
AP, I hope you read some of the. I hope you read up on the history of Black Dandyism and you found out where the origins are. I hope you did some research this time. No, we're not going to block AP. I don't block people in the streams. I believe in everyone can say what they want. Okay, Ashley Graham. I wonder what Ashley Graham's wearing. I want to know
Sabrina
who
Carpenter,
Ashley Graham is wearing
you just look
because
amazing.
the
I need to
idea
know
is good,
all
but the
about this
fit
look.
is all
This
over
is
the place.
Pharrell, and this is Louis
So whoever
Vuitton.
made it, that's kind of a
And I'm such a
slight
massive
on
fan
their
of
tailoring.
Pharrell's and have
How
been to
can
the
the
show,
theme be
and I was just
tailoring
like, if I could go this
and
year with him, that would
it
be my
doesn't
dream,
even
and it
fit
came
properly?
true. And he was like,
That's a slight
"You're
on the
quite
designer, to
short,
be honest.
so no pants for you."
Like
So
it's
here
not
we are.
tailored well
And here
at
we
all.
are.
And really high shoes.
Yeah, super high shoes. That's like a staple for me in my life. Almost fell into you. It's okay. It's okay. Living life on the edge tonight. But yeah, I'm just so grateful to be here and see all the incredible creations. Everyone so far, I've just been like,
No, it's like once you think you saw it, you see something else.
I
and you're like, something
know,
else,
it's
and
so
something else.
creative.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to
Oh
most
my!
tonight?
Someone said it's
The
Italian tailoring. Don't
performance.
do that.
And then
Don't do
also,
that.
I've still, this is my third Met, never
Italian
been to the
tailoring is amazing.
because I've never been able to use it in my outfit.
Exactly.
So tonight might be the night. We'll see.
That you can go to the bathroom.
And I'm just going to let everybody know what it looks like. I'm sure it's just a normal museum bathroom, but I'm excited to find out.
Well, I'm so excited you stopped by. Have the best time.
Thanks, you too. You look
And
amazing.
Miley Cyrus. Tailoring curves is hard, so it should be a challenge to show skills. Yeah, but if you're a tailor, that's the whole point. So if you're a good tailor, you need to be able to design on a multitude of different body types. I actually think only being able to tailor on skinny bodies shows that you have no skill, because it's like, that's like easy. If someone's body shape is straight, that's extremely easy to design. It's when, like, I'll give you an example. Like the last time I went to Savile Row, because I have big calves, like weirdly big calves, the tailor has to kind of curve the trouser around the calves, but the shape still has to look straight. And it's extremely hard to do that. It takes like years and years of practice. So a tailor that can't tailor around different body types to me is just like not a good designer. Yeah, I'm reiterating what she said. Oh, Tracy Ellis Ross looks nice. I like the dash of color there. We need some more color on the red carpet. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting from Noah Lyles. I just don't even know what I was expecting. Another cane, yeah. Guys, make sure you keep a tally of the cane counter. How many canes are we at now? 7 canes. All right, 7 canes.
My girls. My girls.
Incredible.
Hold on before we start anything.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna give a little peep. Give a little peep. Give a little mule. Shoe cam. Are we in the wide? That's okay. Shoe cam back to work. Shoe cam back to work.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. You look fabulous. A little Spanish, a little bit. Okay.
The diaspora tonight.
Good. What was your inspiration for tonight's look?
It started. I just was thinking about my connections to what dandyism means to me, and some of the dandiest men in my life are in my family, and this is inspired by my
That's what the inspo is.
and then just like tailoring, and the look was made by Max Davis at Ferragamo, who's like.
Okay, Maximilian.
We're talking about being black, being in the diaspora, and like what could our angle be. So yeah, we have this little tribute.
We didn't leave us anything.
The Adobe is that's a good idea. That's fire.
You two are not hungry.
And I think
Y'all eating. We're all greedy
I
tonight.
think
We are
that's
all
her
greedy.
tribe, because Adebri sounds like an Ado name.
Being here at the Met
So
Gala,
she
having
probably
a department,
is
we're being
Ado.
honest
That's a
now.
cool reference.
Okay, facts.
I talk about the Ado beads a lot on the channel, so you guys would know about
It's
that.
like different because I think like with the show, it's like you understand the groove a little bit. You have, at least when you're a host, you have a week to kind of at least acclimate. And here you're like,
Yeah, I like
time to
the West
acclimate, and then you
African
blink, and then you're like, I'm
references,
up the stairs.
because I haven't seen a lot of like African references so far.
Yeah. But still
still.
Yeah, she's an Ado girl. It makes a lot of sense. It does.
You really do. You do.
It does.
Like, girl,
not from the two of you.
I don't know if she is Yoruba, to be honest. Adebri doesn't sound like a Yoruba name to me personally. Nigerians assemble in the chat, but Adebri, yeah, her surname is Ado, exactly. Adebri doesn't sound like a Yoruba surname.
Shoe cam. Shoe cam. Shoe cam. There's no shoe cam. Beg it for a shoe. There's no shoe cam. It's gonna be full body. It's gonna be a wide.
You making us get closer and closer to margaritas. You know what?
I want a margarita.
No, you know what? No, I'm seeing outside with margaritas.
No, Cynthia looks great.
All another hour left. Order food, girl. Go kill it. We love you. We enjoy you.
The way we're conscious of the glam.
Yeah.
Obviously, guys, because it's still like my first look at the looks, so I can't be as critical as I will be when I make the videos after the stream, when I actually look at the inspiration, look at all the different aspects to each look. So we'll see. What do these people think black means frumpy? Damn. Well, she looks like she's in Wicked Press. Damn. No, it's a reference to her culture in Nigeria. 1 second, I'll put the reference on the screen so I can show you. So in Nigeria, Ayo's tribe, the Edo tribe, this is kind of how they dress. So the beading is a reference to kind of like the tribal outfits that they wear. That's what it is.
When you hear a theme like this, how do you go into interpreting and your inspiration for it?
Well, I just look forward to who I'm going to see and who I'm going to sit with and see everyone's interpretation. And that's what's really exciting for me, is that this year it's really celebrating identity and uniqueness and kind of challenging what's expected of you and going beyond and really just being, kind of proud of yourself and how you show up. And I think watching everybody, I think
let's speak about the origin of the surname. See, it isn't a traditional name. It's modified a few generations back. Okay, interesting.
I love that. So once you get inside, Miley, what is it that you look forward to the most? Because this is this part, but then the inside.
Well, I love looking at, all the fashion and all the art, but most importantly, just catching up with friends that I only get to see once a year, and it's not near enough. But, we catch up with so much happens in a year's time.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you much longer.
You're the best interview I've ever done. Thank you.
Have the best time.
Yeah, she said it. She said a lot without saying anything. Shout out Miley Cyrus though. Jodie Turner. I love Jodie Turner's look. Guys, put Jodie Turner up on the rankings. She needs to go up on the rankings. Guys are saying 8 out of 10. Someone needs to keep score of the ranking.
Mr. Jeremy Allen White.
Yes.
How are you feeling tonight? What inspired this look? Tell us everything.
We went through a bunch of reference photos over at Louis Vuitton, and yeah, we landed on pinstripes pretty early. We found these beautiful kind of pearl buttons, and yeah, the suit just got kind of like snugger and snugger.
Jeremy.
Taylor.
Yeah,
Tailored for you.
That's right.
Jeremy Allen looks like an Italian mob boss.
When do you feel most fashionable?
Most fashionable. I think like when I'm back home here in New York, just like walking to the deli or like going to see friends on my bike out here and at home.
Street style.
Oh no, yeah.
Did you catch me? Shouted you out on SNL and Princess Monoline.
I was there.
You were there.
Yeah. I
Okay,
was there.
okay,
But it was funny. They gave me like a y'all invited me, and then they gave me a heads up. Like,
Sex is
we're
not a cane,
inviting
my
you
friend.
to make fun of you. It's
That's
all good.
insane.
But yes, I was there. Yeah.
We have to get you to host at some point.
I want to come.
Okay, I want
would
that
be
to happen.
amazing.
That would be pretty dope. Yeah. Okay, and we'll do something.
Please,
Yeah,
please.
I love that. Well, thank you.
Thank you
Stopping
guys.
by.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a good time
Enjoy the night,
tonight.
you guys.
Yeah, it is quite plain. I don't know what he was thinking over there. Damn, you guys here are hard. Someone said Jeremy Allen is going to prom. That's insane. Yeah, we need the Congolese references. We're missing the Congolese references. We haven't seen too many so far. I mean, you guys asked for color. The color is definitely coming. And while I'm glad all these rich people are financially supporting the Costume Institute, you shouldn't ask them about it because the majority know fuck all about fashion. True. True. No. No. That's all I'm going to say. I think Lewis Hamilton had an African reference too, but it's not been too many people.
Just really kicking off. Guests have said their hellos, gotten a first look at the exhibition, and they're now headed to the drinking hour. Says, you know, I want a margarita. But anyway, I gotta ask you first, how did you make it up the steps in those heels?
You know what's crazy? I had my cane. You see my little whiskey stick.
Okay.
You know,
That wasn't just fashion. That was functional.
I mean, that was.
Yeah, I'm happy that Tiana Taylor is getting most of the screen time because she has one of the better looks. So she deserves the screen time she's getting, to be honest.
On, even on my, big toes knocking at the front door.
It's knocking. It's knocking. We're not gonna answer that. Yeah, we're gonna keep the toes and the shoes right now. We will switch to flats later. But you know how
I hope they make a no
it's a
insurance
marathon.
policy.
It's a marathon. It's not a race. So take your time. Big toes, settle down, enjoy the time.
Okay, we've got the eBay adverts.
Legacy stitched and draped in vintage golden threads beyond the Sunday sunrise. Excellence running through our veins with intention. Black hands and black mind, gold teeth. Black pride is my stride. This is a legacy, like the ones who came before paved the way, open doors, give them their flowers. Nothing less, always more.
No, I don't think it feels cheap because you can find anything on there. Sometimes people auction off some of the most rare garments on
This
eBay.
year's exhibition, Superfine Tailoring Black Style, opens to the public Saturday, May 10th, and there's already been so much excitement that the Met has extended the exhibition.
How is he dressed better in this commercial than that? That tends to be the case across this Met Gala, because even people are saying in the chat that the Vogue Met Gala shoot had looks that were a lot better than we're seeing right now, which is true. Yeah, the JLC watch probably costs more than most of these outfits. I got some 04 Balenciaga from eBay. I mean, you can find a lot of steals on there, to be very honest with you. Yeah, eBay is important if you're a collector, high price items. eBay walks of Vestiaire could run. Facts. Yeah, sorry. You know what? That's my fault. When I read it as Charles James. That's why I said there's no way. Because I didn't see the Charles James reference there, but they actually genuinely meant James Charles. Okay, fair enough. So when I read James Charles in my head, I don't think of the influencer, I think of Charles James. My head does that automatically. Who's dressed better in an ad? Because some of these designers thought too long and tried to subvert or had no idea what the theme was, I feel. I mean, they definitely knew what the theme was. I definitely agree with you in terms of them maybe overthinking things. I think some people are going to tap into it eventually because it's only right. It was one of the concepts that people were talking about before the Met Gala. So I don't know how people wouldn't tap into the suppers. It would be like a a missed opportunity, to be honest. Okay, Serena. Yeah, they know what the theme is months in advance. Yeah. Serena with Edward. Yes, that's Edward Enningthal. Where is the black tailoring there? I'm not seeing the black tailoring there. Well, you guys think it's a Andre Leon Talley reference? Really?
All right, I'm here with the style icon and someone I call a friend, Tracy Ellis.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Been in the airways for
All right, let's talk about the look.
Okay, let's talk
many
about it.
different
Marc Jacobs.
reasons.
I feel like it's animated joy and artistry. The details kill me. Like, I don't know if you can see these pants. And Stephen Jones, I'm 52.
She decided she will not waste her Grammy outfit.
He made this for me and placed it on my head for me, and I had chills all over my body.
That is,
you know, a couple bangles, and just like, you know, it's just a little look, Lala. It's just a little look.
Nothing little about this. Yeah, there's nothing little about
Yeah,
it.
Tracy looks good. Tracy has one of the better looks of the Met Gala.
House and back to the Met.
You're like, I'm coming outside.
I'm coming out. I feel like I'm naturally a dandy. I don't live by anyone else's definition of me, and
that's what I love about you.
Yeah, and I just feel like this is a sense of sort of claiming and owning your own identity, fashioning it by your own terms.
I love that.
And that's this.
And your mom is
My
here
mom
with Evan.
and my brother.
I had so much fun talking to them earlier. Your mom. I know you said that.
I did not. I was in my hotel trying to get
I said, was she
I
planning
can't
to
turn on the light,
plan
but
because
just
she
for
just
me
shut the
though.
whole carpet down?
I've already told you where
What
I
I
am.
explained to people is my mother stops time.
Let's see. Any
Obviously,
person
it
that could
stops
ever
when you
pull
look at
that
her,
aesthetic
and when
off,
she
yeah,
shows
I'm
up
with you
somewhere
on
like
that
this,
one.
because she never comes out. It's a showstopper.
And your name's in her gown. It's so beautiful. It's
amazing.
It's so beautiful. Well, I hope you have the best night. You know, I always love seeing you.
Always.
All right,
Good to
for
see you.
sure.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
As usual.
Thank you.
All right.
Tracy was on theme without losing femininity. That's why it's a great look. Yeah. Dandy as well as camp. Remember earlier when I said there's a fine line? I think she works that fine line perfectly. She's definitely worked that fine line perfectly there, to be honest. He looks like he works for Anonymous. Every drink we see, my lighting dims a little. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where everything is just completely dim. Fucking hell. That's funny. Oh, someone saying Tracy was wearing Marc Jacobs. That's cool. Yeah. Let's see, who's that? Oh, Colin Kaepernick. I didn't even realize that he was invited this year. Okay, Colin. Imani, you are crazy. His afro always looks like a wig. That's insane. That's insane, by the way. Swiss Beats just went straight up durag. At least Tiana Taylor added some sauce to the durag. Swiss just Swiss just Swiss came on his hip hop vibe. Oh my god, that's actually funny. That's funny. At least, I mean, at least you got the color. Someone said it's not the source of words. Oh god, it's the way he wore that
Good, I'm
durag.
terrified because it's my first Met.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh no, it's not my first time. I'm just terrified.
No, it's not his. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Swiss really said he.
Space Down.
Oh gosh.
Also,
Someone is saying turn down the volume. It was already halfway, but I'll turn it down a bit more.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Well, when I heard the theme, I
So,
just knew I wanted
Source Awards is insane though. Oh my god, that was funny as hell.
designer in London, and she
Say hi.
You're doing work, bro.
I know. Any random question? Any Met Gala looks that you like?
Okay, I loved Kerry Washington.
Look at the
socks.
Okay.
Okay.
So like clean and beautiful. Who else did I love? Joey King.
Yeah.
I feel like she like
Said I
had so
want
much fun
matching
with the
ones
different
after.
patterns and prints. And like
I hope so.
Lewis Hamilton,
I
I'm
hope
obsessed
so.
with.
Yeah,
So.
Olivier designed
Lewis,
this
Lewis.
from top to bottom.
Hi, this is so cool. Oh my god.
It's weird. I'm the only person streaming. It's really odd.
No, it's amazing. We like hearing your commentary.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even I'm shouting in the background.
Yes, Patrick Schwarzenegger looks so good. They just posted him. And look, Demi Moore just walked.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Oh, and Sabrina Carpenter. So Sabrina Carpenter, did you see her?
I
She
think
did,
I
like,
did.
The Playboy Bunny type.
Wait, let me remind myself 1 second. Let me.
Like, okay, it's
Where's Sabrina's look?
I decided to order Thai food for the finale, but so did everybody in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, she had the burgundy.
Yes, the
Oh yeah,
maroon,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right there, right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I liked
So,
Sabrina's look. Yeah.
together at the same
John,
time.
just one of the other guys
Makes you
here.
feel like
The Playboy
part of this
Bunny
huge
waitress
collective, which I
outfit
love,
was
it's
originally
really
designed by a Black American female designer. So
Oh,
this is like an
really?
homage that Pharrell did with Louis Vuitton.
Ah.
Tell them.
That's some insight. They can hear you, so that's some great tea. That's some amazing insight.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Do you need anything for water?
Yes, please. Actually, that's so nice of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, she's dropping gems right
Thank you
here.
so much.
She was dropping gems.
There, I'm fine. Just look at him.
Don't introduce us. We're not presentable.
I'm not going to. It's attached to my hand. I'm not going anywhere.
She's so nice. She asked me if I want water.
You both look incredible.
Thank you so much.
Someone said the dude's fit is nice. It'd be nice if she leaves with the water. It's just like, Jeremy, why? Jeremy. More experimentation. Come on, Jeremy.
All right. Not me.
Hello.
The look.
Thank you.
Everything.
Thank you so much.
All right, I need a full.
Okay, it's Christopher John Rogers,
Love.
Darius Jules, and then just a sensible morning beat. Just a little lip gloss. Everything else is natural. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to say congratulations.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank
Do you know if you can turn the lights on?
What would Mary Lincoln think about all your success?
I don't think there are any more lights.
She would be.
I'm gonna get that lamp.
She would try to
1
take me
second.
down, as she should, and I hope she does.
And how would she act if she came
Let
to
me
you?
make sure I don't
Oh,
turn off the
she'd
stream
be
by
eating the
mistake.
flowers. She'd be pissing everywhere. Sorry, can you say pissing on Vogue?
I'm gonna steal the lamp, guys. 1 second.
The dessert. I'm looking forward to the dessert. Last year I was here, no one at the table touched the dessert.
I'm trying to think if anyone touched the dessert at my table.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. But so that means I got to eat it all. So this year I'm gonna beat Demi Moore to all the desserts. Thank you. Thank you so much. Of course. Thank you, Lala. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Ooh. It's so not bright. That was a bad idea. It's not even a bright lamp. Oh. It's not even bright. Let me put it over my head. Oh well, I tried.
Oh, you look phenomenal, okay?
As always.
Can you please explain to us how you put together this look today?
Look, first of all, it's an honor to be here with y'all. I feel so blessed.
Someone said the blue lighting is
Partner
better
with
for the
English,
skin
you know,
tone.
me
I'll
and my
take it.
Roach, my girlfriend, we put
I'll take
this
it.
together. We wanted to talk about structure and shape. I think, when we talk about tailoring and dandyism, there is no fashion without the frame. So this is our, without the
mannequin bod.
I say, give me no waist.
You look phenomenal, me when I lie.
Hey, hello. Wait. So that's how we put it together. It's all the accessories, everything is off of eBay, and I just feel so special, so lifted, special.
I love that. Like, what has been an inspiration to you?
You know what's
Has anyone worn Martin Rose? Not that I've seen.
You know, the streets, the art. I think, for me, it was about paying homage to ancestors, people that have paved the way, the history and the lineage. So
People say you're wearing a Margiela mask. That's insane.
I learned so much about my past, and it's just, I feel so honored. I feel like I am representation of the pain and the suffering, but also the triumphs of what our people have gone through.
You've been stripped of so much, so to be able to put it on.
Yeah, to put it on and feel good. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm in my armor. I'm in my truth, and that's really special. And eBay really took care of us and made sure
Let
we
me,
got the crown in the back. You feel me?
Let me edit this layout quickly. 1 second.
Listen,
To make myself smaller.
Like our crowns have been paid for already. You feel me?
Period.
Fix it, adjust that crown.
Yeah.
Look phenomenal.
Have the best time tonight and kill that carpet because I already know who you are. Make sure you get an
There we go. So you guys can stop focusing on me.
Give him way, give him way.
Yeah, I will. I got you. We're gonna put side by side. That's what we're gonna do.
All right, baby. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. Let me have a look. 1 second. Also, when I left, we looked at Demi Moore's look. Let's just have a look at some of these looks quickly. That was insane. That was just pure insanity. Demi Moore, I still need to take it in a bit more. Venus looks like she's wearing an outfit that she would wear to play tennis. but she's like bedazzled it, like the skirt with the polo. It looks like a tennis outfit.
I'm going to get on.
Do you want to do the downstairs person and come up here? Let's see, who else? Okay, Serena. Hunter Schaefer. I think Hunter Schaefer, if there was more color here, it would be amazing. But in black and white, considering how many black and white looks we've already seen, it's a bit.
He's on point. Very with it, girl. Just look tonight because the service.
She is.
Yeah, I'm with you. Just like what I said, I wish Hunter wore more. I think that look in more color would have been top of the rankings. But yeah.
Josephine Kid.
Josephine Kid, you know.
I like the curse words.
And you know what? And it's also, listen, it's swagger. It's all about presenting yourself in the most fabulous way at all times. This one always does it, right?
Absolutely.
She always does it.
Swagger.
Swagger. Swagger.
What is going on here?
No hard R. No hard R.
What in the?
Oh man, this is gonna be the one interview they're gonna have to bleep out.
The A makes it okay, but it's not for everybody. But in terms of
Right, come on.
Swagger. Someone needs to ban him from saying that word.
You guys look so amazing. Michael, you did your big one.
Wisdom rolling his eyes right now. Oh my God. Oh man. A Nigerian family, tell me what's going on. I mean, he's giving us the green, white, green Nigerian heritage. I'm biased as a Nigerian, so I'm not going to hate. Green, white, green, grills, everything, all in one. Nigerian-inspired grills, I see. Swagger. I feel like that should become a meme. Someone said Shabuzi appropriating my culture. Oh gosh. Ibukwenu. Ineka. You're definitely Nigerian. No, Shabuzi's look was nice. It was nice. I was obviously kidding around with the whole Nigerian inspiration talk, but his look is nice. I need to see Amy's shoes a bit closer. I feel like there's something more interesting about them I'm missing. David Bowie-esque.
Standing here with Doja Cat and Marc Jacobs. Hello. Amazing. You really did. Okay, you were always saying something with your outfits. What are you saying tonight?
I just wanted to feel like a little gangster. I just wanted to feel like the madam. And I feel like he brought that, like the strong shaped shoulders and all of the exaggerated shapes. I feel like he's the master of, and I am so.
Okay, I was just about to say that that's a normal staple of Marc Jacobs. That's literally Marc Jacobs on a Wednesday evening.
Super easy.
When she said, when he brought the shoulders, I was like, that's what Marc does.
So, like, what gets you inspired?
Yeah, I think just everything, culture, music, and whatever I'm watching. And
No, Marc Jacobs is the Black King. I love Marc Jacobs. Also, something I will say about Marc Jacobs is, do you guys remember when people used to critique Virgil Abloh to the point of racism? There are very few designers that actually backed Virgil Abloh and were in his corner. And Marc Jacobs, I remember very clearly, would be fighting in Virgil Abloh's corner. So now, obviously, that Virgil Abloh has passed, and with the theme and people in hindsight liking Virgil Abloh's work, I see the same people that used to spout racism all over the internet now switch lanes and be like, yeah, Virgil Abloh, we loved Virgil Abloh. But Marc Jacobs is someone that actually was defending Virgil Abloh, like dodging punches. Like he was literally, no, I love Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs is for the blacks. He's for the girls. Marc Jacobs is amazing.
What can we expect?
Was I wrong to say that?
The album.
We can talk about it.
Okay. So what can
Sorry.
we expect? Can you give us a little something?
Okay, someone is saying it goes into the camp territory of dandy. I'm with you there.
Because I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's like if you took the whole Mob's Wives thing and made it more Mugler-esque in shape.
So if you watch that, it's in there.
Okay.
I'm so
All right.
excited.
I'm excited.
Well, get your paws up on that carpet.
Yes.
Let's do
yes.
it.
People need to see.
Better
People need
move
to see.
Better get him.
Thank
And I
you.
will. This too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're doing well. You're doing well. You look great, sister.
That's funny. No, you can't skip. I think we're starting to warm up again. There was like a bit of a stale period, but I think we're warming back up, to be honest. People agreeing with the whole Mob Wives Mugler thing.
All right, here with Nick and Priyanka, gorgeous couple, shutting it down tonight. Talk to me about this theme and how do you interpret this theme and bring these iconic looks together?
I was so excited to get to work alongside Bianca Saunders, designer of this beautiful look.
Okay, Bianca Saunders.
She is just such a vision and has such a clear idea of what she's doing, the story she's telling. And I've been a fan for a long time, and obviously Priyanka tonight looking amazing in Balmain. The theme for us, I think, is just about
you guys are insane. Saying she looks like she's going to the Kentucky Derby.
360 view of this theme.
Way too shady for me.
And this is obviously not either of you first met, but what do you still look forward to coming to the Met every year?
I really look forward to people's interpretation of the themes. I think it's so interesting. And this year's theme I was so excited about just because of the excellence of it, the tailoring of it.
No, Kentucky Derby is insane.
To me,
That's legit insane.
Of what fashion has been, and there's such a power to it. So I was really excited to see.
He's not going. I made a video about it a few hours ago.
Crazy.
That I think is the best part. Like, it's so good to see you.
Absolutely. It's always great to see you. I hope you guys have the best night tonight. You both look stunning. Of course, of course.
Okay, he doesn't look, you know what? He looks decent. I don't know what I was expecting from him. I thought he'll just like make a mockery of it and turn it into a meme, but he looks nice. He actually looks really nice. It's giving Sunday best, but the aunties would have words. Damn. Okay, now we've got two bows. Anytime I see an exaggerated bow, I think of Sarah Burton's Givenchy now. Especially a bow in that style. Of course, it's a reference to Givenchy's debut collection, like couture collection. That's the original reference. But anytime I see that kind of bow, I just think of Sarah Burton now. Yeah, I think a lot of the African references are a bit amiss. We haven't seen the Congolese references, which we were expecting. And I was definitely expecting to see some interesting interpretations of that. I haven't seen any of that, to be honest. First of all, we haven't even seen color, a lot of color to start with. So everyone is wearing black and white. Nobody did a bow better than Lady Gaga. Yeah, kind of. Hello. Durag counter 2. Did anyone else wear Durag? What's the cane counter? Is it 7 or 8? I think it's 8. Who wore Durag? Tiana Taylor and Swiss Beats, right? Can we go back to Tiana Taylor? Yeah, where is Tyler actually?
All right, so I am here with Miss Monica L. Miller, who is the guest curator of this year's
Okay, I want to
exhibition.
hear from
You and
Monica. I want to
talked
know what
to
she
me.
has to
You
say.
educated me so much about this year's theme, so thank you for all of your help with that, of course. So now, this theme, this exhibition is inspired by your book. Started as your PhD thesis. That's right. Okay, so now,
Come on,
what does
Lala,
this feel
say the
like?
book.
It was your PhD thesis, and now it's the theme of the exhibition. Like, how does that feel?
It feels extraordinary, surreal, and really fantastic. I have to say, never anticipated I was going to write the book. Never anticipated it when the book was published. Really didn't even imagine it when I got the call. But I'm just delighted. It's hard to describe. I mean, delighted and curious and inspired.
This is crazy,
I'm
by
so
the way.
thankful.
This is an insane take, by the way. This is insane.
Hold both pain and joy. And you talked about that.
And also something she studied for a PhD thesis.
Right. One of the advisory board members for the exhibition said we really need to make sure that we include the rhythm and the blues. Right. And I think the rhythm and the blues is actually how Black people experience culture and history. Right. So it felt like it was really necessary for us to be true to that. So in the exhibition, we really do have blues moments, but those blues moments are also in some ways necessary to get to the rhythm, right? And it's also a little bit of a Saturday night and Sunday morning situation, right? So that we're celebrating Saturday night and then we're really in a reverent place on Sunday morning.
I'm so grateful for just bringing all of this to us into life and educating me and so many other people on Superfine.
I've never had such a big classroom.
I was one of your main students.
I know.
Thank you so much.
Apparently nobody on the carpet read her book. Especially Doja. Jeez. Tony Soprano's side piece is insane. Obviously, that's referencing what I said earlier with the whole mob wife thing. Outside. Yes, please. I do see the Grace Jones reference in Doja Cat, though. Okay, who is this? Chance the Rapper. Donatella, Chance. What do you guys think of Chance? Is it yet? It's a safe space. Why is it the black people on the red carpets and not collab with other designers from Africa and Nigeria, Congo, etc.? These Western designers totally missed the mark. I mean, so first of all, luxury brands have tables at the Met Gala. So they sponsor a lot of people to come to the Met Gala in the first place. So they kind of have a priority on a lot of the looks. So that's why you're just not going to see like all these independent designers dressing celebrities at the Met Gala.
Please tell us how it feels.
It would be a lot better if they like worked with more African designers, but
extremely nervous.
that's not really how it
Excited and
works.
who convinced me to come here. I've not done too many red carpets. I'm very shy. So for me, it's the first time that looking at you both, it's wonderful to be here.
By the way,
And this is
cane
the
counter needs to go up.
Yes.
Who's
You did a
keeping the
great
cane counter?
Great job, Sabia.
I think we're at
Yes.
9
The
right now.
carpet tonight is actually blue. So does that make you any less nervous?
Who has the cane
I'm
counter?
absolutely all right.
It's okay now.
Now I'm all there now. Now I'm
Everything changes when you find out it's a blue carpet.
Right. But a blue carpet is good too.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think so. I think so. What are you most excited about tonight?
For me, most exciting is I have little kids who are very excited about Met. I don't know if I would have come here on my own, but when Sabia suggested that I should come, they went, wow. So I still don't know, is it a call? They called you. Wow, that will be good on it.
Is it still 8 or is it 9? I thought it was 8 previously.
I'm most comfortable. That's how I think it should be. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And just
Stick special.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cold.
And just to give you a little bit of context, Shah Rukh Khan is probably one of the most famous men in the world, and his fan following is legendary.
Yeah, it's 9 exactly. That's what I thought.
Hotel when he came out, and when you get a man like this on the red carpet, especially when it's Black Dandy, I think representation is the most important thing, and we wanted to represent Shah Rukh Khan as Shah Rukh Khan and nobody else.
Okay, well, Sabi, I think you did your thing. Shari, you look fantastic.
Okay, Shah Rukh Khan, that's
You gotta
nice.
be proud of Dad. Dad did his thing.
Dad did his thing, yeah.
Yeah, let your daddy on a carpet. Now you got to go on a carpet and show the kids. Listen.
Who in the MotoGP?
Yeah, Daddy.
I'm gonna rock it. Yes.
Who is this guy pulling up like a MotoGP rider?
Thank you. You're kind. Thank you, both of you. Thank you so much.
There must be a direct reference to that. I want to know what the reference is because I'm not catching it immediately. It's literally a IWC logo, Tommy logo. He just came off the racetrack. What in the Formula One is going on here? Okay, they're gonna take it off. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie to you. The look isn't interesting enough for that reveal. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think the look warrants that entrance. I don't think it was warranted. Ice, that helmet is wild. Like normally when you do a reveal, the look is supposed to be jaw-dropping. That was not jaw-dropping. It's nice, but he's so fine that I don't care. Wait, what F1 movie is he acting in? Put me on. What F1 movie is he acting in? He's useful. The flop into a good suit wasn't necessary, but if he's happy. Okay, so it's called F1 with Brad Pitt. Let me Google that.
The icon, the most dapper and dandy dapper of all time.
Oh, okay. It's actually the same suit from the film, actually. Looking at it now. Like it's literally the same thing. Fair enough.
in general, like how do you feel to be here tonight? How does it feel?
This is like
Finally, a real dandy on the
this
carpet.
is the most important moment in my career right now because I get an opportunity to really place us.
Yes.
You know, this is our. I thank God so much that I'm here tonight.
Yes.
And I had to come here and represent culture.
Yeah, and you did.
Yeah,
And you did well. You did
and
well.
I said to bring something here tonight.
Yeah, of course this is up there. Was that ever up for question? Like, look at his outfit. It's amazing. Look at the collar detail.
So my theme of the night is Sankofa, and my theme of the night is like the Harlem, true Harlem Dandy era, which I date to the Harlem Renaissance. Right, so I'm wearing a zoot suit that personifies the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
wearing the Sankofa. You know, the Sankofa symbols.
Okay, zoot suit. That's the best interpretation of a zoot suit all today.
Everything that I'm trying to
Of course, it's Dapper Dan, so that's to be expected.
How do we bring the culture up? And how do we go back and get what we need and bring it back here?
That's right. Thank you so much. You did that.
Thank you.
You're doing it. You're one of the biggest
Moving
inspirations.
to a
Like
light.
just flowers to you. How much I love you, how much this is my love. Thank you so much.
Color lights. You don't know how. You know, it's like I'm used to casting torches, but she burned my house.
Yeah, I'm with you. The only problem with all the other looks that are black and white is they don't have the layers, the textures, the details. But obviously, you can tell who like embodies the theme and who doesn't just based off of that. Okay, finally we have a clear African reference. Yeah, 11 canes. Thank you for keeping score. So you don't need an excuse to reveal. The transition can be part of the storytelling of the look. I mean, realistically, are people going to talk about that reveal after tomorrow? I don't think there was anything remotely memorable about it other than the fact that he just did a reveal. There has to be, not like there has to be, but I think it makes more sense if like there's a reason for it or there's something bigger that you're revealing rather than just like a suit. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I love this color though. Someone is saying it's like burnt orange. Guys, is someone updating the cane counter?
Shutting it down. All right, let's talk about the outfit.
Oh my gosh, the outfit is both. I've been wearing Valentino, designed by Ali Santos. And again,
Did Shikari just say Ali Santos? That's crazy.
My soft, black, rich era.
Ali Santos is crazy.
I love that. See your nails. They look so good. These nails are incredible. All right, so when you heard this theme, how did you interpret it?
Alessandra Michela is watching this right now like, what?
I actually appreciate
What did she just say?
I heard the theme tailored for you. All I felt
Yeah, it is from the couture show.
was expressing
It's from the Valentina
my
couture show.
unique self, showing exactly,
And you've always been that.
Thank you. Showing exactly who I am through fashion, just like I do on the track. So when
No, this is not as bad as he's Asian and everything. This is not as bad.
Everything, the hair, the nails, the fit. Well,
Ali Santos is not as bad as he's Asian and everything. Definitely not.
So much. So shout out to Cayenne. I know he's watching, but thank you so much and have the best time inside.
Thank you so much. You have a blessed night.
Okay. De Santo Michele. Yeah, Miss Bassett looks amazing. I think she looks great. Angela Bassett was cooking. 1 second. I need to update myself on the looks because during the stream I'm making notes for coverage after when I actually do the YouTube reviews. It's taken me a while. Katy Perry has an interesting look too. I want to know what you guys think. Demi Moore. Nicole Kidman. Let me guess, she's wearing Balenciaga. Does that make it 13 canes? I think we're at 14 right now. I think we're actually at 14. Yeah, 14. 14 canes right now.
What's going on? Y'all see what's going on? Usher, my girl Jim, what's good? Yo, look good. You look good. What's going on? What inspired this look? Like,
Why is Usher always licking his lips like that?
That's right.
Why is Usher trying to seduce the whole Vogue audience?
I just felt like he always kills tailoring for suits, so I just wanted. I love him.
Absolutely. No, that he
really did his thing. And
Also, guys,
tell us a little bit about
I'm going to turn the camera quickly so I can improve the lighting. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec.
Dandyism is a matter of expression. And they unveils, you know what I'm saying? There's a few trinkets that are coming throughout the night.
The fact that you could do so much and tour and still come and kill a bet.
Yeah, what they don't know is that I flew in from Berlin.
No, you know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You go to London tomorrow?
Yeah, no. As soon as it's over,
there we
as soon as
go.
we wrap for the night, you guys get to enjoy the rest of New York City. I gotta go and rock out in London.
Well, at least you're gonna get a good plate tonight.
Yeah, right.
It's on the ones and twos in the kitchen.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
so that's exciting. You'll get some good food. You sneak that in this year.
I ain't see that. I'm looking for my chick. I'm looking for that Chick-fil-A bag.
No, there's no Chick-fil-A.
Bring your Chick-fil-A bag.
Roadman in the dark replacing Urban after dark. Like, I don't know why I didn't just change the lighting on my camera. I was just wasn't thinking.
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I'm the year of the horse, so I just kind of, you know, I think that, you know, kind of is like the final, you know, accessories to the whole outfit. You know, it's all about the buttons.
Yes.
You know, your pinnings,
Yes.
and your bracelets and your watches and, you know, kind of.
My cape was for function because my big toe is knocking at the front door. Right
Okay,
now.
well, tell the big toe to hold on.
I mean, big
Okay.
toe, hold on.
We can
You got flexibility though. You can move.
I can't hold my cape and my mic at the same time, so I had to choose the mic. I had to choose the mic.
Easy though.
Anything for both.
Yes.
Anything for
Is
both.
it a bit difficult to move?
Steps because you about to kill it, and make sure you take your time.
I'm just highlighting in my notes some of the standout looks so I can do a deep dive on them after. Okay, where did I stop? I feel like people just looked at images from the book and reinterpreted that instead of what dandyism would be to them. Yeah, because dandyism is supposed to be more. It's kind of like a sensibility. It's a way of being in conjunction with the clothing that you're actually wearing. Which is why a lot of people's interpretations ended up being black and white. A lot of the same silhouettes, everyone having a cane. Yeah. Here's my thing about Tom Ford. The tailoring is already impeccable. So how do you take his image and make it dandy? It's sensibility. It's the way you accessorize it, the way you style it. You can completely change the context. Because yeah, his tailoring is like basically perfect. Yeah, it is an ode to black tailoring. Designers have creative intelligence, they don't read. Yep, it is very much Lizzo. She looks great. I just want to see the back.
We got Rosalia, Olivier.
Aquí estamos. Good.
We are good.
Yeah, you look amazing.
Thank you. But
Wow.
I hope Olivier talks about the reference to this one.
y'all just gonna walk and eating up like this.
Olivier's creation. I'm his mannequin. That's
Let's
what I
see.
am. That's what I am tonight.
Yeah, he's never gonna disappoint. I love that. So I have to ask, what was the inspiration behind this look?
It's the made to measure, like what suits for you. And I think I wanted to start from the mannequin. Which is
Oh,
based
come on.
So
Made to measure. Come on.
iconic. She's a friend. She's someone that I love. She's a muse. She's inspiration. So I wanted to go from the beginning of the creation, which is the mannequin.
But besides the mannequin, let's get into your look too, because coming a little bit closer.
Isn't it similar to what was done last year with Tyler in terms of like the whole bodice concept again? He does like a bodice. He kind of.
It's my way of being dandism. So, shirt that's made of metal. My swing machine that is made of metal.
Okay, so sewing machine bag.
Fabric, let's say, velvet, material.
I don't know. It's too similar to what he did last year.
Rosalia, you just joined the season 3 cast of
The whole bodice thing. Made to measure being a concept. I mean, that is the most obvious interpretation of tailoring ever. Yeah, I don't really know about that. And also, if you're trying to talk about tailoring, you shouldn't say made to measure. You should say bespoke, because bespoke is a higher level of tailor-made tailoring compared to made to measure. Made to measure is designed on a standardized block, whereas with bespoke, you actually design the garment around the body shape of the person. So even saying made to measure is not great.
I want you to go and have a good time. You're gonna look really great on this blue carpet. Beautiful color.
It's gonna look so good on the blue carpet.
Yes. First time that I feel like a mannequin to honor his style. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm all in.
Oh,
look at that. We love that.
Recession indicator.
We can do it.
Guess what? I need you to hug all the way up them blue steps because y'all about to kill it.
Vamos.
I want to get up them steps now.
Let's rock this
My outfit is inspired by when you put two pieces of fabric together and sew them. Crazy. Add him to the top of the rankings.
I am here with the icon herself,
Top of the
Miss
ranking.
Nicole Kidman. I'm so glad you stopped to chat.
Willie looks amazing.
Of course, you always come and
Put
talk
him on the
about
top of the
There are
rankings.
so many different
Like
ways
top
to
10
interpret
definitely.
this year's theme. So how did you bring it all to life? Because I love your look.
I just wanted something very tailor-made for me. I spoke to Anna and she said, tailor-made, remember that is the theme, tailor-made for you. And then this kind of was inspired in support of all of those gorgeous, gorgeous dandies, and the women that then honored them and supported them or protected them. So I'm happy to be here as one of them.
Of course, and you've been to a few Mets, obviously. So what do you still look forward to when you come to the Met?
I mean, it's just it's lovely to just celebrate fashion and couture, and particularly tonight, the tailoring.
That's such a cop out though, isn't it? When they ask you about your outfit and you say, you know, the theme is it's made to measure, so it's all about, you know, just tailoring things to my body. Isn't that any garment though? That is the worst cop out I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely.
That literally does not mean anything.
So thanks for having me, and I look forward to.
Yeah, like every year is made to like it's made for your proportions. Like that's not answering the question.
Okay, bye.
He said the theme this year was made to measure and tailor made to you. So I thought I would wear a dress that really represents being tailor made. That might be top 5 worst answers tonight. That might be one of the top 5 worst answers.
Is that Shakira?
Yeah.
That's what we said. We said Shakira would just wear a pretty beautiful gown. Beautiful gown.
Okay, well, I'm
Not on theme though.
She is
not
on
a theme at all.
But she looks good. She's doing drama.
The dresses are getting bigger and bigger for no reason.
Shakira looks so good. Beautiful girl.
Everyone's just saying hips don't lie in the chat. Everyone's just saying hips don't lie in the chat. No, Shakira's hips don't lie.
You know her song.
Oh, hips don't lie.
Yeah, hello.
Her hips don't lie. Her hair is
so lie.
Wait, hips don't lie, but they do tax evasion.
She's so
She's gonna double it.
I have no idea.
It's fabulous.
I don't know why it just looks like something that Carolina Herrera would make, but it probably isn't.
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
But it's drama.
It's very cliche.
She feels very cliche, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, but new. David said she would wear a gown.
The problem with that look is it's a look we've seen so many Met Galas though. So it's not unique or like surprising, you know.
So we have been spending a lot of time together in Hackney for many years.
It's all good. Leave it. I think it's a bit of a trip hazard. Just like I don't want to trip anyone up. Yeah, don't plug it in. Don't plug it in.
Everything's beautiful. Which is your personal favorite?
This looks great as always.
I feel that Grace and her team
No, she looks great.
just took their time to get everything perfect.
It does look a bit Prada with all the furs everywhere and stuff.
I'm feeling really good.
Good. I want to shout out your nail artist too. Exactly. The nails are
May, shout out to May.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever heard of her. That was a long time ago. You've got some fans in the chat, by the way. Yeah, you have to come. You can see from the
a little bit of a matcha addict.
We just invited ourselves in.
Hey, yeah, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome.
We're talking shit.
live streaming.
Activated me for Saturday.
I survive on match.
Yeah.
Yes, so good. Yes. Well, you look
Has he
phenomenal.
been on the red
tonight.
carpet yet? I haven't seen him.
Please. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, your nails beautiful.
Thank you so much.
What
for
did you think of
doing that.
Dochi's look? I was expecting more.
Same, I said that.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I like the
Hey,
interpretation,
shout out
but
to
I
you.
just
Put
was
the nails
expecting
I was
more.
really thinking she hit it out of the park. I mean, expectations too high.
I said in the legendary Ruth E. Carter
When she went
in
Paris.
September in Paris.
Yeah.
She was on a roll.
She was on a
It's sort of a deconstruction of
and
technique.
she just like outdid
Yeah.
So I think
You really do it. You really did this
Oh, you both look so beautiful.
she did.
So do
She
you.
did not
Enjoy
look
yourself
anything.
tonight. Yes.
I agree.
Like dressing almost
Do you think
literally
that, because a lot of people have been saying that designers are like overthinking the theme to the point where things have been a bit too safe? Do you think that that's the case?
I haven't seen anyone.
Well, who cares?
Yeah.
We've been working.
We love that.
For Facebook, creators, Facebook. We're trying to make Facebook happen.
Oh God.
That's part of what we do here. So no, I haven't seen anyone. But I just
No, we've seen Zendaya.
Nice.
Yeah, we saw the
Her like Bianca Jagger
Diana
moment.
Ross looking
Oh my God.
amazing. She
Yeah.
had a crazy train.
That was earlier, yeah, it was
Diana
nice.
Ross is one of the closest David and I have.
I'm looking to see if Zendaya does another look, because she normally
I
does
think she
like
might do a double
multiple,
look.
yeah.
Has anyone seen Law? Has Law?
I haven't seen him yet, no.
He's going with Burberry, I guess.
That's true, because he's like a consultant or something. What does that mean? Do you know?
Stella McCartney.
You're advising.
And I just want to say,
A freelance.
What to wear and what to do?
Monday we went away. I'm not doing melody. You know what song that is?
Yeah.
Sing it. Sing it.
What are you doing in this dance with me tonight on these blue steps?
Oh, Naomi.
I mean, you know, what's her name?
No, wait, that's Mary J. Blige.
That's Mary J. Blige. Yeah.
And, you know, McCarthy. It's McCarthy tonight. McCarthy doing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you are
doing it for the culture. Like, we
She
are doing
always
it for the
looks so
culture.
good.
You know?
Yeah.
And this is
No,
beautiful.
I need my glasses.
I'm very grateful. I'm just grateful. It's not a flex. It's just some gratitude. Like, it's a blessing that we always come here.
It depends on the amount of editing you're doing. How
Yeah.
So when you get invited,
Guys, in David's defense, it's a distance from. He's a distance from the screen.
You earned your seat.
He is a distance from the screen.
I did, but people don't.
Oh, that's
And that's but when people do, I'm very grateful. So thank
Tom
you,
Brown's
Stella.
doing a lot.
No,
Yeah.
relax.
When
It's
they
sweet.
And then when they do,
It's you.
eat, though. When they do, you eat. But show them why you should
I
have
wish it
invited
came up
last
like
time they
sports.
invite you. When you came, at like
I take a page out of your
Who else
book.
gonna?
Because no, Tiana, you know you the flyers. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. You body bag them every time.
The live stream chats of the Wild Wild West.
Oh, what did they say?
They say whatever.
My publicist would have said, "You're going."
We need to get to the bottom of this. We need to investigate.
No, they love you.
with this fit though, we're never gonna have that issue again.
Not at all.
We're never gonna have a problem with.
You know, Mary J's look is actually giving me like Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
You call her, okay? You gotta make sure you call her. And you say, hey,
calling
get
her
an
in the
invite.
morning.
Does that happen to you at all with the
Oh, so
screen time?
I wear like when I edit, I wear like those glasses that block the light because I spend too much time in front of the screen.
You really cooked them.
Yeah, you need to be careful. Do you use glasses normally?
No, never used to.
Oh shit.
Okay, so please, the blue carpet is calling your name. I feel like the people are gonna be
McCarthy.
Damn.
McCarthy obliged.
Jasmina and David, they're calling you urbans. So urbans are what I call people on the live
I just
stream
want to
chat.
say I said it right. You guys
Urbans
enjoy.
with an E.
Thank you.
It's a long story, but you're
guys,
the
thank
urbans. Yeah, it's a good.
Careful, because you'll get your skill.
Oh no,
Okay,
not
that is
the
so cute.
swagger.
Oh my gosh, they text you guys per second.
It's so bad because I know like half of the celebrities, and then the other half, I'm like, who is that?
Yeah.
I hope
Let's
so.
be there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Speaking into existence.
All three of us on the red carpet.
Please put in that the three of us will be at the next year's red carpet. Maybe we can even go.
We'd be happy on the sidelines.
But we'll be on the other
Maybe.
side.
I don't mind so long as I'm on the red carpet.
If they let you on the side, they'll let you in. I'm sorry.
I wonder if it's possible to sneak in. Probably not.
No.
Because all the tables have. Yeah.
I heard, there was a story just now at the Daily News Mail that 2 women tried to sneak in.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn.
And they were kicked out. They got closed out.
I'd like to believe they'll be kicked out.
Yeah. They got closed out. Because they were all dressed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was slowing down on the drinks. I didn't want to be drunk live streaming. Might end up saying things I don't mean.
Right.
No, you know everything you say. What are the girls saying? Nicole currently on Broadway. That's why she's there. Who's Nicole? Schwarzenegger?
Pussycat Dolls.
Pussycat Dolls. Is that what your girls say?
This is very true. The girls did say fuck the theme for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm not really seeing the theme now.
The theme.
Yeah.
And I the ethereal angel and David.
Yeah.
No, your outfits are great. It's dark,
Thank you.
so they can't see you. But they're both wearing a Simone Rocha. They've got a Simone Rocha moment going on right now. It's really great.
Look, even my earrings. I'm doing too much. My socks.
But this happens every year. Why don't you guys shop?
Thank you, girl. Quincy got some money. Quincy got money. Oh, you got money.
No, it's cool. You should have gotten they should have given you like some like face caps or like some Simone Rocha theme, like pearl things.
Thank you. What are you most excited
And like the hair clips and stuff. I love the Simone Rocha hair clips.
I was excited to see the outfits. Like as soon as the both of you stepped on the carpet, I was like, I love what we're doing here. Tiana's just immediately, you set the tone for the night, and that was fantastic to see. I love the Christopher John Rogers. I'm just like appreciating getting to have this moment to like show some love to Black fashion. Yeah, this is special.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
I am wearing Sergio Hudson.
Come on, Sergio.
Sergio is
Sergio been killing it.
He has been killing it tonight. I think he told me he's doing something like 16 people.
Oh wow.
And this is just like an opportunity for him to really shine.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So what's the inspiration behind this look?
This was very Josephine Baker inspired.
I see.
Yeah, I mean from top to bottom. The suit was kind of Sergio's idea, the suit jacket into the dress, but the hair and makeup was 100% my girl Josephine.
You look amazing.
Thank you, girlie.
Pinstripe your way up them blue steps. Girl, you look good.
Thank you. Y'all look great, and I hope you are you're doing it. I mean, you know this ain't easy to do, and you are doing it. And I love y'all look good.
Thank you.
I love y'all.
Thank you. Love you too.
Okay. Have fun. Bye.
one, the only.
Yes. Can
The
you
one, the only, the blonde.
the blonde?
The one,
Did you
no,
wear it
the
well?
blonde.
You look so good.
Thank you.
How did you decide what to wear tonight?
Well, I'm here with Burberry, but all my accessories were sourced on eBay. So
On
I'm having
eBay?
like this amazing Cartier piece.
Mm.
My brooches are Tiffany, and then we have to throw on a beautiful AP. eBay is killing it
I was just about to say eBay.
Yeah. No, I think eBay is such a place to find a treasure. So you're right. It could be something that you saw in the past that for me, it's like things I couldn't afford.
Right.
And when I got that little money up, I went to eBay so I could find it. But no, I am such an obsessive eBay shopper. So
We talked about that before. We did a whole sit
Absolutely.
down with eBay.
We
So,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
real. We had a whole little kiki about eBay. Mhm.
Yeah.
You got to, girl. You got to.
What are you most excited about tonight, though?
I'm excited to see a lot of Black people. And I know, I'm seeing you. And I just feel like tonight's gonna be like a family reunion,
No, for
and
real.
it's a lot of kinship, and seeing my friends and meeting new people, and and just I don't know, just feeling celebrated and celebrating our culture and the significance and what we've been able to bring to not only fashion but pop culture in general. So I'm super excited.
But, I mean, how does it feel to be here? Because let's also be clear, he killed the whole Vogue spread. Like, y'all, let's be like effing for real right now. Like, Law has done a lot of work.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to just be here? Do you feel like you've exhaled yet?
No. I feel like I'm still living in a dream, to have that opportunity to style you. And I think it was 30 other, talents across all disciplines. And, I was telling somebody about the story the other day when it was you. All the girls were getting their hair done. It was just like being in a a beauty shop on Saturday morning. Listen, you know what I mean? And it was just like, Yeah, Sam. I mean, me personally, I was just muted for a second because my battery died. But
Are
yeah.
you a Daniel Lee kind of a boy?
Yeah, I've been a fan of Daniel Lee from the start, to be honest. I have a video on my channel where I reviewed every single Daniel Lee show from the start, and all of them were like really good.
Yes. I see every fashion Roadman video.
Thank
I
you.
am that girl. I watch this show.
Excuse me,
This is somebody who is like very educated on fashion and things. And
I try
see
to be.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I see you getting annoyed with those like made in China or men's bags people. You need to calm down because they're not. David and I were talking about it. We're like, they're not on his level. Like, they're never gonna be on your level. Like, you're not reasoning with reasonable
We get
people.
those comments too, like we'll be looking at Birkin bags, we'll be like, it's made in China. It's just
Because like those people are just not in your same vibration. You're very different. So my whole thing is like everyone has different vibrations. You're a higher vibration person.
Thank you.
When you're saying these things, these people are not even hearing it because they can't even hear.
It seems like they're not, to be honest. Yeah,
So like,
unfortunately.
I don't think you need to worry about it. It's just funny to us. It's funny that you're getting upset that they are crazy.
They
And
are
I'm
crazy,
like,
though.
come on, you need to get used to it. They're crazy.
It's true. It's because I think they want to believe that though, so they just like go with it.
It's just not happening.
Yeah. To be honest, it is good for content though, so I do realize that also. Like I keep it going because I can just like keep the content piece, but yeah.
I see that. Yeah.
Wait, is all of Blackpink at the event? It seems
Who
so.
is this blonde woman? Oh, is this Chapel Roan?
No, it's Natasha Leone.
No.
Oh, that's Natasha Leone. It's not Chapel Roan.
No, it was the hair that probably threw you off
Who's
a
this
bit.
handsome man? Okay. All red. He's
My girl
pretty
is
boy.
here, Kiki Palmer.
Who's this?
Kiki Palmer.
As soon as I saw you, I just got
He
happy.
looks
I'm
so
like, okay.
She looks good.
Wait,
She
who
looks
is
good.
this? The look is
Kiki
incredible.
Palmer.
So tell
that's
me about
her.
it.
Yeah.
Beer Wang, inspired by Dorothy Dandridge, a little
Who's she
masculine with a feminine tribute, taking the gown.
You got
I'm
the
not
pants.
sure.
I love
Yes.
Kiki Palmer as a ginger.
You know, pretty much.
Oh, she's wearing pants. This is like Chanel.
I want to see if she says
Is she
it.
being interviewed by Lala?
Take the inspiration.
Guys in the chat, do you know what brand Kiki Palmer is wearing?
So,
Yeah. It looks
Keke Palmer is one of the funniest women in this world. And the most gorgeous
on a night like
too.
tonight. Everybody's
She's funny and gorgeous.
It's
Yeah.
always different. Everybody's going here, there, and everything. So I love seeing how people
Yeah.
Right. So
Is she wearing Chanel? What is she wearing?
I'm not sure. People are just trolling in the chat.
Oh my
Someone
God.
said Timu. Okay, Vera Wang. Vera Wang.
keep a job, Palmer.
It looks
Yes,
fabulous,
keep a job,
It looks
Palmer.
great.
So what you got coming
Keke
up? We're on the birds right now with Brian
Can do
Grazer
no
over
wrong,
at
right, David?
Universal. So excited about that. But then also I have
She's cool and funny and pretty.
so excited.
W's in the chat for Keke Palmer.
Because you were giving me life. You look
Yes,
stunning. You
W's for
always
sure.
do, inside and out.
Wait till you see Tyler. Is that something you know that I don't know?
Oh, are we gonna be impressed by Tyler? I'm
Kwame about to have
guessing
me
yes.
eating good tonight.
Is Tyler wearing? What is Tyler wearing? Like vintage or new or what?
I have no idea, but I think she had a good run last year with the Balmain Sand thing.
Yeah. That was so cool.
Who is this in the middle? Who's the woman? Who's this lady?
It's Chris Rock and Wesley.
Yeah.
Who's the lady in the middle? Am I crazy? I can't see anything. Everything's blurry. Who is she?
It's all good.
Who's the lady coming up to her?
Unknown lady.
Who's the unknown woman in the middle?
Wait, who?
Oh,
Coulter.
is that like,
Okay.
who is she?
I don't really know who she
Christopher
is, to be
Rock?
honest.
His wife? Divas, do you know who this is?
To be honest, I actually didn't know who
Oh my
his
God,
wife
who
was.
is this?
I feel bad for not knowing who his
I
wife
love
was,
this.
to be honest.
Who is this?
This is Diva.
Who is this girl? Who is she?
You're asking the wrong person. You should ask the chat.
I love her. Who is she? Zoom her in. Oh,
Okay,
is this
Rosé, so
Amelia
Black
Gray?
Is that the Met Gala?
Is that Amelia Gray?
Feel like.
Oh, it's the best feeling.
Okay,
The last time I came,
stop
I was
hating.
really
Did she just put on a damn do-rag?
We love Rosé.
in the studio in Korea, so
We love Rosé.
It's nice to just
She's so cute.
have family here.
We
I'm
love
really excited.
Lisa too. We're doing an
Oh, is that Gabriella Hurst? Oh my God, she looks so different.
Talk to me about your look.
I never would have thought that's Gabriella Hurst.
But
She looks so
that's,
different.
Amazing, and of course we're wearing.
David and I are doing an event with Lala Lisa's headphones from Bose next weekend when we're back in LA. There's the pop-up. I'm like advertising stuff.
You're doing what they're doing with eBay.
There's okay, so here's the
he assigned me with
divas. We're doing an event with Bose. Lala Lisa's gonna be there. David and I are gonna. Oh, Lala Lisa's not gonna be there. But you can win to meet her later on. There's an opportunity to meet Lala Lisa. And David and I are gonna be like men on the street. We're gonna be asking.
That's funny. Gabriella volunteered for the fashion Oreo. She was sandwiched in between two black men. That's funny.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Have the best time tonight.
No, that's
Thank you so much.
that's her.
Come out next
Everyone's
Saturday
a diva.
if you're gonna be in LA to our event with Bose.
Yeah, advertise.
Yes, Bose has these new headphones, and you can put them in, and you can hear the outside world. They're open ear headphones. You can hear the outside world and the world beyond.
Okay, look at Kendall.
Oh, Jenna.
Yeah, Kendall's not really doing too much for me, to be honest.
Is that a Kelly Beaver?
I think both of them didn't really come to. Yeah.
Kelly Beaver's doing the typical blazer.
Yeah.
I think they both look so hot. Kendall Jenner looks hot. No?
Don't take our joy away from us, diva. Yeah, I think Eva Chan. Eva Chan.
Did you see the Chen earlier?
I didn't. She was downstairs.
Yeah.
What was she wearing?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
She came in with
What did she talk about? What did she say?
she just says like thank you for posting and everything.
Oh, okay.
But she came in with like 4 helpers with that train.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the Jenners though came to give us absolutely nothing. The Jenners really said, "We don't care. We're just we're gonna dress like we're going to for brunch on a Sunday." Yeah, Andre. I knew Andre would come swinging. Someone add Andre to the leaderboard. Andre needs to be on the leaderboard. Three Stacks is going crazy. Yeah, Andre's already top 5. Facts. Facts. But isn't it funny how like people that we know as dandies kind of embody the theme the best, like Dapper Dan, Andre 3000. Like they don't need to try. It's just natural for them. It's completely natural. Andre wins by default. Yeah, Erica Badu is the other person I want to see. I know Erica's gonna go crazy. Of course, Andre has a piano. Don't play it. I'm not sure a piano that light can be played, but you know. Andre 3000.
Oh my god! That's so cool. What is that?
Andre and the piano.
What is he wearing? Is he wearing like...
What's in that trash bag?
That is so cool. Is that Victor and Rolf? What is that?
It looks like the kind of thing that Victor and Rolf would make. I want to know what's in the trash bag he was carrying.
That is so cool. He has a whole piano on his back.
Important.
Whoa, he's a beautiful person to know.
I know Andre's back is
He's an
hurting.
angel. There's an angel in front of us. Ayo, there's an angel.
You talking about Lala?
Who's in the middle? There's an angel.
In the middle? I don't know who's in the middle.
But the reality in the middle, right there. That's an angel boy.
Oh.
Who's this angel boy? Right there.
Right or left? On the
To the
microphone?
right.
Angel boy.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Whether it be it music,
I know.
Beautiful face.
whether it be it
Guys, who's the not Stevie Wonder? On the right hand side.
yes, black men all over the world.
I actually don't know who that is, but who is that on the right hand side?
Pull yourselves and
Okay, his son. Okay, cool.
we can bring the world together with what is needed most of all in life today. Love.
Yeah, honestly, I did not know he had a son. That's how you know I don't follow these guys. I had no idea he even had a son.
I love that. So powerful. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have an incredible night. And you guys just look incredible.
He's got like 10 kids. Damn. Chapel Run, finally. Okay, someone said Mandela Morris, Stevie's son. Okay, thank you very much,
Oh,
guys.
is this Chapel Roan?
Yeah, Chapel Run.
What is she wearing? I love it.
No idea. It's very
Did you guys
her though.
see that video of Chapel Roan? Like, there was like two POVs. One was like, she was kind of like pushing her assistant, and people were getting mad. And then when you saw the other POV, it wasn't even that bad. She was actually
Yeah.
very apologetic.
I don't know if I've seen that.
I feel like people are trying to cancel Chapel Roan for no reason. What do you divas think? What do the divas
Wait, why is someone saying? Why is someone?
Are they calling me ugly?
No.
I'm gonna fight you guys. Who's calling me ugly?
No one calls you ugly. No one would say that.
I'm looking really good. I'm like wearing Simone Rocha.
What was said? What was said? What was said? Yeah, at least she's dandy. At least she's dandy.
I'm actually on theme.
Janelle Monáe,
Don't you think
we
I'm
were
on theme?
expecting that.
David and I are a theme.
You guys are definitely on theme, for
Yeah,
sure.
we're
This
Taylor.
has been a
And we
perfectly
have floral
tailored
theme.
evening. The looks,
For
the energy,
sure.
the vibe. It just really felt like family tonight. And I want to shout out my gorgeous co-host who absolutely killed it tonight.
Lala from a Met
Who's
Gala
bleeding?
pro like
What's
yourself,
happening?
that
Who's
just means the
bleeding?
world to us.
No one's
From
bleeding.
real,
Is
I'm
someone
entertained.
bleeding?
I love seeing us in the building.
I don't think anyone's
Did you
bleeding.
see my I was wearing these.
This is the
Ayo, did you
sweatiest
see?
Met Gala in history. Period. I said it in the report.
Yep.
Absolutely is. And we're
Are
going to
those
keep making
socks?
history. Usually the
Oh
camera's not
shit!
here at the top
They
of the
look
steps,
like
but not tonight.
tattoos. Yeah,
Because we're giving you a sneak
that's
peek
fine.
inside the great
You've got to do a bit of a stretch.
over here on the carpet. I'm Lala Anthony. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you can see it. You can see it.
Yes, I'm Ego Wodum. I appreciate you all watching.
And I am Tiana.
Tell them the story of how you actually ended up wearing Simone Rocha.
Oh, so Simone Rocha was gonna send me a pair of new Crocs, and I was like, can we wear Simone Rocha for this evening because we're gonna be here for IG. And they were like, oh, okay, let's like figure out a fitting. And David's whoa, David.
Here you go. They forgot the extra olives.
I can't believe it's over already.
Romance. He's bringing you a drink too.
Oh wow! I
Everyone's
can't believe
got a
it's
drink.
over. What happened to
Simone Rocha.
What happened to Rihanna? What happened to Tyler?
Oh, they're here. They're coming. What?
No, I think the broadcast is over
David,
though.
bring him the drink.
So who is my colleague? She's a mood. That's Jasmina. Follow her, Jasmina TV.
Oh, I'm looking rough in this video. Okay, so what happened was we were gonna like borrow something, and then Simone Rocha was like, why don't you come to the store and like do one of your videos, and like you can pick 2 looks each. And we were so like one look each, but we were so sweetie pie girls. We were so scared.
Yeah.
We were like, maybe we just take like a t-shirt and a bottom. And they were so cool. They were like, what about a bag? What about an earring? What about this? What about that? Oh my God. Today was the most beautiful day of my life. We shopped it up, David.
It is so nice because normally, yeah, when brands say they're dressing or something like that, it really is just like a t-shirt or like, yeah.
Oh, cool. Simone Rocha is like one of the most coolest people designing today. Right?
Yeah.
One of our favorite designers.
She's also like a really cool person. I met
Yeah.
her last Met Gala on the flight back to London, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, she was really nice.
So the whole store has like Rauschenberg. They just have like art that she's collected. She's a very cool person.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm like a fangirl of Simone Rocha.
Yeah.
For sure. She's just like a very cool person with very cool taste.
Just had her out there. Yeah. She's looking good.
What is she doing?
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on the AP thing, but the only problem, guys, with AP, I can't show it because they love to demonetize my channel.
With this cool hair.
But we can look at the looks on Met Gala's Instagram page, though.
Hailey Bieber.
This is
she
Hailey.
doing YSL?
Hailey Bieber doing the bare minimum. Literally.
I love this.
It is the bare minimum, though.
It is the
It
bare
is
minimum,
the bare minimum.
but I do love it. Oh, okay, Kendall. What is this, McQueen? What is this, McQueen? I can't see what it is.
That's crazy. Someone said, "Thank you, Kendall. Now I can go to sleep peacefully."
What is this?
That's crazy. Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm gonna say it's like old McQueen. I was thinking McQueen.
Actually, I can see the McQueen there, but yeah, I don't know. We'll find out in due time.
Rose is so cute. No, she's cute.
She's cute.
I love Rose.
I'm sad. I'm so sad Salons didn't show up to the carpet. Would it say, yep, it's leaning more and more that non-black folks are boycotting the Black Dandy theme. Are they boycotting it though, or are they playing it safe because they are afraid of being, labeled as doing cultural appropriation and stuff like
We're gonna
that?
go downstairs. I have to use the restroom.
Have fun.
Everyone, I'm gonna be doing stuff in the restroom. I'm gonna be blowing it up. They call them dumps, and I'm gonna be doing dumps. No, we're just joking. I never do that. I don't even work like that. I'm like a lady. You know I'm a lady. Bye. Ew. Mwah. See you later. I'm
see you
doing
guys.
some like Instagram stories. I'm doing stuff. I'm working for
What are you posting?
Facebook right now. I'm posting.
You should
people
post some
down-
Instagram stories though.
I'm doing that too, but I'm also working for Facebook because that's one of the jobs I have going.
Yeah.
I have to. David, can you help me up? Oh.
She's working for Zuckerberg.
No, I'm not working for Zuckerberg.
Everyone's had bye divas. You've added vocabulary to the stream. Now everyone's going to be called a diva.
Bye.
Okay, guys, let's catch up. Let's see what other looks there are to see. I think at this point, okay, Precious Lee is on via the AP Press. The resolution of AP's coverage is absolutely atrocious. It's literally in like 144p. Okay, because everyone was so basic, this might super energize the 2000s office siren / club trend. Isn't that already a trend though? Like the office siren thing, hasn't that already taken off on TikTok? Or are you just saying it's going to increase? Like the extent to which people doing the office siren thing is going to be a lot bigger. Yeah, the Instagram is missing a lot of looks. It's way behind. Whoever is like in charge of it is way behind. Okay, we've got the Chapel Roan look now. Okay, yeah, it will increase it. I mean, the office siren thing is cool. It reminds me of Calvin Klein in the 90s. It's just that I like when different people have different aesthetics. I don't like when everyone does the same thing. So it's cool for some people to do the whole office sign thing and then other people do something else. Not even Mad Men inspired looks. I saw Tyler's. Oh, you've seen Tyler's look. Where did you see her look? I haven't seen her look yet, to be honest. So where did you see it? Let me know. Everyone in the AP press is asking where Janelle Monáe is. Don't say that. The vintage Calvin about to go up to on eBay in an office sign capsule collection. Oh, the thing is, white people who are using the biggest fuck capes did not give a fuck about the event or the theme, is snobbing the whole event. Yeah. I just don't like when people disregard the theme, especially when a lot of people that disregarded the theme, they had a very simple look. Like just having a plain YSL blazer is just so lackluster, in my opinion, like really lackluster. Yeah, Jadena would have been a good addition. He definitely is a dandy to his core. Like the way he dresses day to day is very dandy. Even though dandy is not the exact, gala theme, but it's obviously people are referencing that because of the exhibit itself. if people are boycotting the theme, I'll boycott the boycott. Chanel put a lot of Coco Chanel copies on the carpet. I think that's my issue when, the branded celebrities come on the red carpet, especially for the Met Gala, because they have an objective and it's really to promote their brand. So they just show looks that they always do, and it's always disregarding the theme a lot of the time. So it makes for uninteresting looks. I am happy with Louis Vuitton this season. They really did. Shout out to Pharrell. He did actually put some work in having references to different Black history tropes and different very prominent people in Black history. So I'm a fan of what Pharrell Williams did for sure. But I think a lot of the other brands just did their basic looks. So yeah. The Met Gala is a fundraiser. It's not a costume party. The celebrities are invited here by the brands who decide what they wear. They don't need to dress for the theme. I mean, they don't need to, but it's good if they do. Because the Met Gala is one of those few choices where you can actually be experimental with how you dress. Because if you look at things like the Oscars, you can't wear outlandish things to the Oscars so it's that one time where you can be really artsy and, unique with the way that you dress. And if anything, actually, if we think about it, the more attention the Met Gala gets with outlandish looks, the more there's conversation around the Met, and probably the more people find out about the exhibit by extension. So actually, people wearing crazy outfits is in favor of the Met. I mean, my expectations are low every year because that's the only thing consistent about the Met Gala. Okay, Kim Kardashian. Isn't that the same shit that Miley Cyrus was wearing? Same essay, different font. Literally, it's the same thing that Miley Cyrus was wearing. Not exactly the same, but you know what I mean, like fabric and like style of fabric.
One thing you gotta say to okay, I hope it's open. You should go.
AP said that is definitely not Black Dandy, nor good. Jeez.
Yeah, while we're trapped here, we like literally
Some fabric, and there was a lot of quilted down the carpet. Yeah, same fabric. Yeah. She's wearing an archival Rosa Parks hat. Jeez. Miley was wearing what she's into at the moment, which she gave us a great suit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, guys, any more looks that you want me to see before we call it quits? I'm actually starving. I need to go eat. And then after that, I need to make Instagram content. So let me know. Any more looks you want me to look at? Janelle Monáe, has she been on the red carpet yet, though? Is she on the red carpet? I'm looking via AP, like Associated Press. I haven't seen Janelle Monáe personally. Oh, she pulled up. Okay, 1 second. I must have missed her. Okay, I must have missed her. Give me 1 second. Okay, Cardi B. What do you guys think about Cardi B's look quickly? And then I'm gonna Google Janelle Monáe's fit right now. Give me 1 second. Oh, this look. Yeah. Sorry. The traveling dandy. Yeah. Sorry. My bad. In comparison to everyone tonight, Cardi looks good. Okay, people in the chat saying Cardi B looks good. Cardi looks good. Green looks good on her. Interesting. The good thing is once I get off, because obviously I'm going to make the Instagram content, I'll be able to find out who is wearing what and then get back to you. I will be dropping my first Met Gala review tomorrow, so look out for that. People saying this is 70s pimp. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna end it on Janelle Monáe's look, which is really, really great. The traveling dandy, I love that. Absolutely on theme, perfectly on theme and everything. But yeah, this was fun chatting about all the looks. There's obviously still some other looks to come, but to be very honest, I need to disappear, have some food, mingle a bit. But yeah, Janelle Monáe definitely understood the assignment. But I'll see you guys in my dedicated video. I'm probably going to I'm going to do my Met Gala review in 4 parts, so that way, you know, it's like I can keep the videos to like 20 minutes or less, so it's easy to watch back. It's like palatable in a way. But yeah, look out for that. But I'll see you guys later, probably in the next stream or